No.
Gay.
Let's get things started. Gundam fight all set. Ready? Go!
Okay. Just one nipple.
Get ready to shave it!
Hey, you did
Hey,
that.
hair there. Very different.
That razor sucks.
You know what? Screw this shit.
This guy's never shaved his
Oh my
face.
god, he already gave up.
Yeah.
No, it's
Revoke
going for
his
the.
man
There
card.
you go.
There you
Yeah,
go.
there you go. It's gonna go down his shirt.
All
It's gonna
right.
go down his shirt. He's gonna be itchy all night.
Yeah.
He's gonna be losing his mind, that fucking hair all over himself.
Should we make him leave
I
like
don't-
some dirty stash?
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
So he does get fucking arrested for standing outside the school.
Yeah, we know you hear us. That's the fun of it.
I hope it goes.
Never gonna get stuck.
All right, I can narrate this. I could be like, ladies and gentlemen, as you see, this is the first stage of the transition.
Oh, just leave the mustache.
Ew,
Just
it's
leave
so
the mustache.
gross. Leave the mustache.
Leave the mustache.
Get rid of the soul
Yes.
patch. Leave the mustache.
Just leave the mustache. Oh, he does have a chin.
He's looking more and more like Vouch every time everything he got. He would.
I was just gonna.
Oh.
Yes.
He looks like the guy from Toy Story 2.
This is Al from Al's Toy Barn.
He does. He does. He stole Woody. The first time he probably stole some wood.
A few moments later.
Now look in the camera. Just look right in the camera.
Oh
Okay,
my
guys, screen
God.
cap that. There's your mug shot. That's the mug shot.
All right.
Gotcha.
Is it me?
Please, somebody please send that to me in a DM. Someone please send that to me. I want that.
You're looking at
When are you going to learn not to listen to when I tell you to do something?
I didn't do it. That's the thing. This was Adam. This is other
Yeah.
Adam. Gay Adam.
No, it.
Mother Nature just pissed her pants.
Her dog or her cat was named Vagina.
What's going on, everybody? How'd you like that intro, by the way?
That was great.
Good for your owning up to it. Good for you.
I just noticed your background.
Yes, I waited.
Should have kept a mustache.
No.
Without it, it doesn't give like some kind of perspective on your height, where your mouth is supposed to be. Your mouth looks like it shrinks every time I see you go on camera.
Yeah, now you just look like Jason Schreier.
Yeah.
I'm going to act like I know who the fuck that is. Welcome, everybody, to
Kotaku. Okay.
Kotaku. I don't fucking know Kotaku.
He's a Kotaku journalist. He's the guy who everybody hates. He's the number one like hated journalist basically in the gaming industry.
I hate this is gonna so we're gonna save the racism for a little bit, but there's one that has like a Chinese name that I really hate because she says stupid shit.
Watch, she's gonna be Korean.
She's like Ming Li,
China.
or something like that. And
Yeah,
she did the one on Final Fantasy 16
I
being.
think you said a
too
Chinese
racist.
name I hate is a racism.
Yep, you committed racism.
Yep.
You know what? I'm fine with it. Anyways, how's everybody doing? Welcome to Ball Busters, where we're already off to the races with the ball busting and stuff. Let's go around the horn and just introduce people real quick because we know something's gonna happen where they're just gonna let into us. Adam, gay Adam, how you doing? Drunk Adam, how about that?
Okay, I'll go with that one. Hey, everybody. Yeah, I'm doing all right. I definitely did hang out at the bar and had a few beers, as is the norm now. It seems like every single Friday. But I'm doing all right. I'm especially excited tomorrow on Vets Talk and Drop the G, and you'll find me on Skinamax Saturday. We got Ryan Kinnell, Navy veteran, is going to be on, and we are going to bust some balls with him. And talk about his time as the equal opportunity officer. We were talking about this earlier, inclusion, whatever the fuck. The shit he had to go through, and we're going to just fucking rip into the military and how fucking stupid woke it is now. It's even gotten worse now. So looking forward to that conversation. So if you're a fan of FNT and Geeks and Gamers, come check that out on Let's Talk and Drop the G, and you'll find me. Thank you, everybody.
Okay, now time for other Adam. How you doing, buddy?
I'm okay. It was a bit of a slow day, a little video here, little house chores there, a little Breath of the Wild, trying to get that done, get to tears. And then here I am with this upcoming train wreck, because it's going to be a train wreck. We know it is.
Yep. But at least I'm not going to get blackout drunk on this like I did last Saturday on my show.
Well, how drunk did you get last Saturday?
I was legitimate. I only just finally got around to watching the end of that stream yesterday. I was legitimately blackout drunk. I don't remember the end of that show.
I do.
No, I'm sure you do.
I hope you
The
went back
reason
and
being
watched it.
because we're for super chats, I'm taking shots, and I'm gonna raise the dollar amount on this next one because my liver cannot handle it anymore. But
Speaking
yeah, I was
of,
blackout
Fuck your liver.
I also have members now, and I don't have something to do for a member, so we'll figure that out as we go. Maybe squats. I don't know. Raster, how you doing, buddy?
Doing pretty good. I got a 2-for-1 episode. It's normally just you I target, and now I get to play with Lofty.
Play with me. Like I'm on an animal
Oh yeah.
or a doll.
Oh yeah. You're an
Uh-oh.
object.
got excited.
Damn it. I am an object. Fuck.
When I booked Lofty, I completely forgot Raster existed.
Oh, you gonna let him
That's
get away
cool.
with that?
Insulting. He forgot you existed.
No,
should just
You
forget
know
his
what?
stream existed and just
Honestly, he says a prayer. Like I think it's like the Apostles' Creed or whatever, like 3 times in a row in the mirror, just so he forgets him each day, and then he comes on air and you remember. So like, oh shit.
Raster is 100% the reason I drink.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm
you
the
changed
reason
my
I was-
opinion on. Yeah, you
there's
changed
that
my
too.
opinion on abortion.
Oh shit.
Right into this
right
time.
off the bat. Let's go.
No. Raster, why don't you lay out your position on abortion?
That's
now?
mild, Lofty.
My position on abortion? Oh, I'm definitely pro-life and everything, but I have thought about scheduling an appointment with the Pope and like, listen, there's this fucker I know. Hear me out. Late term abortion. Where do you stand?
30th trimester. Where are we sitting on that?
Yeah.
What is it called when you exercise a person? Like they're a soul.
An exorcism?
No, well, that's
Dermot's not really a person.
That's what I'm saying.
Dermot's not,
You're trying to
he's not a person. He's not a person. He has no human rights. He doesn't.
No,
he's not human.
No, okay.
He's nothing but adipose tissue.
Shut the fuck, Raster. Raster, shut the fuck
He's
up.
in his
I will-
900th term.
I will not handle the slander. I am not Canadian.
Oh man.
Oh
Canadian aren't people.
man, you're off to a good start tonight.
The Chinese.
Australia doesn't exist.
the-
Canadians aren't people. But the moment they come into America, they get peoplehood rights.
Ugh.
You want to include? You want to start talking about the Jews too? You want to just get that out of the way?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm fine with the
Why don't you
Jews.
just go ahead and just crank up the ovens, Dermy?
Israel.
Yeah, he's cool with the Jews. Canadians just hate the blacks. Like, just look at Justin Trudeau.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Dermy. You alienated. Oh, only one person left. Never mind.
Legatus, I know you're a Canuck. That doesn't make you a person. You're mod extraordinaire, but you're still not a person. I'm sorry, I
bot.
don't make the rules.
A canoe.
A Canuck.
Native American. Indigenous peoples. Native
How do we
peoples.
get-
What the hell? What are they called now? What are we supposed to call them now? What's the politically correct term?
It'll
Native-
change
wait,
next
Ya's
week. It doesn't
not-
matter.
Peoples of wait, no.
Ya's not snipers.
People wait.
I think we should go back to Noble Savage. We should go back to Noble Savage.
You know what? Attacking Canadians, you're gonna piss off Gay Adam because of Tom McDonald. Talking shit
Yeah,
on
that's the
him.
bread and butter.
Yeah, you're talking about sugar daddy
So the
now.
majority of my-
He's gonna
the
milk that
majority
like
of
Al
my
Sharpton on
fans are
racism.
Fans of a Canadian. I mean,
He lives in America, doesn't he?
He lives in America, but he is Canadian.
Yeah, he's
He-
a person.
he has dual citizenship.
Yeah.
Listen, he lives in America. He's a person.
Yes.
Simple as that.
As opposed to regular Canadians that are not people. I can agree with that.
Exactly. X-ray girl
Especially
and Mark
their
technically aren't
blackface,
people
their
right now.
blackface fucking president or whatever the fuck he calls himself.
Well, we're off to the races tonight. Devil made me do it. How are you?
We're off to the racism.
I'm fine. Devil made me do it. Now like 3 on the Twitter. If you like memes, check it out. Happy to be here.
And he's black.
Yeah, I'm black.
Yes. Your avatar
Diversity.
is not loaded in.
Oh, am I the booba shame here?
Yeah, you're the boob.
Yes.
Go to your go to the settings and click it off and on. Go to the nipple
Okay.
and then go back, and it should get it.
And then
That's
off
work-
and
work for
on.
me.
And then off on again. And again.
Okay.
And again.
Play
Wow,
with it a
you
little
really
bit.
are
Play with it a
both.
little bit. You know,
Play with
get
it.
get it nice and.
You know, you
There
gotta
you go.
pinch it a few
Lube it
times,
up.
pull on it,
Yeah.
Elma there.
circle.
There you go.
You're
You're
good.
black.
Yeah,
Okay.
you look good. Black
Black,
Danny
you're Danny
DeVito.
DeVito. You're good.
Good. We can't get diversity points unless I show myself.
Well, I
That's
mean,
right,
I
yeah.
ain't the straight. We got Lofty here. We got me. I think we can carry this.
Yeah, I'm diversity. I'm all the diversity.
Dermy, so Dermy, you're doing shots for $20. What about your memberships? You gotta do something
Still
for
don't.
that,
I
right?
still don't know. Still don't know. Maybe squat.
I chugged a beer for every new member.
I know, but I most want a diet. Maybe you
You
guys
already
go
lost
back.
enough
He's on that
Screech,
glory hole
shave
diet.
out that fucking pubic hair off your face. You're good.
You could go with Raster's suggestion and chug a cup of semen.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have a cup of semen.
Don't
I'll eat
lie.
that for breakfast.
Don't lie.
Don't look so disappointed when you say that.
I could drink a protein shake.
Okay.
By that means semen.
I
Well,
could do
whatever
a
you do-
squat.
Because it's a member, whatever you do must involve the little chair.
You know what, we'll figure this out as we introduce the special guest person. Names that I know. Lofty Pixels. How are you, friend?
Hi.
Yay.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm very pro life today. I'm very conception. Life begins at conception. However, in the last few hours, I changed my mind entirely when Disney started aborting all of their Disney Plus shows one after another. Now I'm pro-abortion. So, yeah.
Wondering where this is going.
Yeah.
Did you decide that when they got rid of Willow? You decided that
No, it was
abortion a
Artemis
good
Fowl.
thing?
Artemis Fowl did it for me.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
I never watched that show.
Well, they had to make room for Echo.
Oh, God.
All in one day.
Yeah, that needs to get aborted before it starts.
It did.
Yeah.
I was actually looking forward to Willow. I enjoyed the fuck out of Willow as a kid. I was gonna rewatch the movie, and then I heard about the show. Like, no, I'm giving up. I'm not gonna rewatch the movie.
Dude.
I'm not even gonna try the show. No.
Me and Jed, we reviewed Willow the week before it came out, trying to prepare for it. And then the day, which happened to be the same day my freaking computer died, I went bootleg for 2 weeks. The pain on our faces during that live stream of having just gone through 2 episodes. Jed saw more than me because I was a little dead inside because I was tired that day from my computer dying temporarily. But it was just such a massive disappointment, and we quit. We just said that we're not even going to review it. We're done. Since nobody from the original was involved. This is fan fiction. Doesn't count. Well, I didn't throw out my original DVD. It's still on the shelf. So that
he means like writers. Yeah.
No. I really haven't even looked into all the Disney stuff. Like, I know what's going on, but between the fucking YouTube decided Wednesday night, we're not going to process anything.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing at all.
Yeah. Remember, I was asking everybody that night, what's going on here?
Yeah. And I was asleep when you asked, but because how I do my videos, I upload them the night prior and try to put them out. Well, I didn't have anything for Thursday.
It was working again at 8 a.m. though, because I managed to get something uploaded before I went out yesterday.
Yeah, and I have to go to work at
Thursday. No, those streets ain't gonna work themselves.
Yeah, that glory hole at the truck stop isn't gonna be.
I will say this real quick.
Man itself.
I picked a bad week to quit drinking because I'm right back to the bottle. Because this has been just one shit week at my day job. Just fucking awful. One after a
day
fucking
jobs,
another.
man. Day jobs are the worst.
You hate when that big black one comes to that hole, don't you? You don't get paid extra. Same flat rate.
What's your day job?
The
sad thing is, so I work at a feed mill.
Yeah.
The sad thing is,
those big black ones at the feed mill.
feed that cock through that hole.
I bag stuff, and today we had a massive.
Those big black ones.
That's a good rule. Make sure it's covered, Jeremy.
Bag those dicks.
It was a big molasses mess, and big molasses
mess now.
Yeah,
sticky, huh?
That's some stick cum. That's some thick cum, man.
Well, did they at least give you a hot towel?
God.
No.
There was a big mess, and you had to clean it up. Ew,
no, he has. He only has the one ply toilet paper.
Mansion, or where was this? Howard Stern studio.
No, I wish, it'd be a whole lot nicer. They would have actually cleaned me up afterwards.
They would have
get paid better,
lubed
too.
you up. Okay.
So they just leave you lying there.
It's actually a really nice place. It's actually right behind a Buc-ee's, and they have the same janitor, so it's clean.
Yeah. You know what's sad? There is not a Buc-ee's in Kansas.
Yeah, there's
Where
not
is
in
the closest
Missouri either.
Buc-ee's?
It's a Texas thing.
Well, they're planning on making a chain of them from Texas all the way up to North Dakota.
But now we know there's a glory hole with feed shop above it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cleanest glory holes in Texas.
I had a plan to move away from all this, and I completely forgot it.
Dude,
well,
your plans never work anyway, so what's the big deal?
Where would you go?
I got something.
Lofty.
Yeah.
You haven't checked out Ballbusters yet. I come with topics every week. I come with something worked out.
He comes hard with those topics.
And we never hit
that happens to me. I don't like to prepare too much because then I feel like I waste my time and because then it just goes off the rails.
Well, you know what it is? It's just he just has a notepad open. It's just a bunch of misspelled words, and he doesn't even know what the fuck he wrote.
I've been asking him to bring up pop culture topics on my show every single Saturday for the last 3 weeks, and we've not gotten one single topic he's ever brought up.
Yeah. Why do I dare bother doing anything when we don't do it after all.
He's
so
like, Dermy's like, I wrote this shit and I don't remember writing it. So he sends it to Adam. He says, I think this shit's Hebrew. I don't know how to fucking read this.
I got a topic.
You know what?
Well,
Here.
Well, I got
You
some.
go
I got to
first,
warm
Adam.
up. I got to warm up. So, Dermy, do you
Let's
shop at
do your
Target?
warm-up.
Do you shop at Target?
No.
I used to
No?
work at
I'm a
Target.
man.
Okay.
I worked at
3
too.
years.
Oh shit.
Okay.
I
So,
shop at Walmart. Or
well, that's
Kroger.
good. I mean, although Target's marketing towards you, Dermy, they're doing something new that might be something you want.
Oh, the tucking.
Yes. There you go. Target offers tuck-friendly bathing suits in Pride Month.
Oh, I saw this.
I mean,
What's
So-
the point? His gunt and everything goes over his dick anyway.
Well, my gut's actually doing pretty well this week. You know, I've lost a couple pounds. Target right now is 280. I have to lose about 60 pounds. I'm gonna get there.
So Target is offering a tuck-friendly bathing suit in this year's LGBTQ Pride clothing collection, which is seemingly designed for children, according to the Daily Mail.
You know, when we started this, I'm like, hey, I'm coming around to like, if you want tuck-friendly stuff, sell it. I don't give a fuck. It's targeted towards children. Okay, I care.
Yeah. Swimsuits appear in the Pride section, which is often set up towards the front of the stores and have tags on them advertising the tuck-friendly construction and extra crotch coverage, which helps biological men conceal their genitals.
Well,
No, by that I mean biological children, kids.
Yeah. Daily Mail identified the adult one-piece. I said male.
You said mall.
I started to say mall, but I corrected myself. Hey,
What about-
do not come at me with mispronunciations. Do not bring that to this.
Oh, we accept that I'm the retard. You're supposed to be better than me.
I've had 4 hours of sleep today. I'm surprised I'm awake and conscious right now. Okay.
Yeah, so have I, and then I worked 8 hours. Well, 9
Okay.
hours.
All right. So fine.
And I'm drinking.
Okay, you won the pissing contest. Feel better? Daily Mail identified the adult one-piece color block swimsuit, which retails for $40 as one of the tuck-friendly swimwear options, though it is not listed as such on Target's website. Customer product reviews mention tuck-friendly tags on the garment. However, and it is pictured with such tags in photos taken by the Mail. I know, I see this, and this is disgusting. If they're listen, you're an adult. You want to be weird and play Silence of the Lambs in front of the mirror. You do what you want. But you say you're putting this towards kids, then sorry, you just
Aw, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, actually,
Gay
Buffalo
Adam.
Bill was kind of base though. You're right. You do what you want. He can do what he wants.
I don't. Yeah, I really
He puts
don't.
the lotion
care,
in
you
the
know?
basket. Let the guy do what he wants to do.
Yeah, go around, kill a couple women. I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't beat around the bush when he was trying to get the real, demographics of the person that she was looking for. You're looking for a fat woman.
He's an animal lover. He likes his little doggy. I mean, let the guy alone.
Yeah. Leave
Can't believe that movie hasn't been canceled.
It can't be canceled. Anthony Hopkins can't be canceled.
Jeremy, since you can't decide what you're going to do if you're going to get a member on the stream, I think you need to get yourself into a tuck bikini. For me being your first member join on the stream. Go ahead.
Well, just go.
I charge a little bit more than $5 a month for that.
It's hard to get members to join. It's hard. I try every week.
Well,
I got like 8.
Yeah, well, my first stream of members, that fucker bought 5 memberships, and I had to chuck 5 fucking straight beers. So get yourself in a fucking tuck bikini, bitch.
How about this? How about he told us up in his brony sheets? How about that? Thinking about it.
Make him into a cape. Put your brony sheets on. As a
I would
cape.
accept the cape. I would accept the cape. Yes, I would accept the cape. I would totally accept the cape.
See the.
Well, then he's okay. Here's the thing. Here's the conundrum.
He's thinking about it.
He keeps telling us they're not brony sheets because they're probably something worse.
I'll do it. For every member, I will wrap myself up in these sheets. For every single member.
And we've lost all of our viewers.
So give me a moment. I have to go off cam and mute. You talk amongst yourselves.
Oh dear God!
Oh,
we don't
look,
really
the
want
views are
this
going
out.
up right now.
I don't know. I used to work for Target too, and I have no idea why they would do this. It used to be they were pretty, it's a business and stuff. God knows when I was working there how it was. This is so stupid. With all this stuff that's happening, Budweiser
Yeah.
and shit, you think they'd be like, yeah, let's
Yeah, they're-
not set this fire,
Yeah.
No,
I thought
they're
they've been
woke
kind of
as
like that
fuck,
for a
man.
while
I was-
now.
Yeah, I've been watching. I was watching Crowder. Crowder was talking. I didn't even realize this, but apparently they banned the Salvation Army Santas a year or two ago because it's too. They don't want religious fucking controversy. Yeah, they've gotten woke as fuck, dude. They're more woke than Walmart.
But I think this has
Salvation
been
Army guy-
a long time coming.
Everything's woke, guys. It's not even surprising anymore.
That makes no
I
sense.
know
The
it's
Salvation
not,
Army
but-
guys are not even Santas. It's just some Asian dude in a hat. It sits in front of my Walmart and rings the bell.
Personally,
No,
I
you're not wrong, Lofty.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. I mean, everything is woke now, but it is the extreme ones. Like Target creating an entire fucking pride section with fucking children's fucking tucking fucking bikinis and shit. No, that's next level shit. I'm not gonna put up with that crap. No,
Ready
I don't
to go,
want to see it
drum roll?
now. No.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Aw.
Wait a minute. Are those your real sheets?
These aren't my sheets. How many times have I told you this? I
look-
don't.
Dude,
Even, this is a spare room.
Why you lie?
They were my
look
Why do you
like-
lie?
You look like my grandma.
See, dude.
It looks like some kind of like strawberry
Oh,
shortcake or some shit. What is that?
Those are
Oh yeah,
butterflies.
yeah, you just need a strawberry hat.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got Gundams behind him. Maybe that like raises the points up a bit. He's at like 2%.
I'm only
now.
just now realizing.
I'll say
brother's
this:
Reverse. Why do
next
you have your
member,
camera backwards?
camera
Oh
backwards.
no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got your camera's reversed. I'm just now realizing rebellion is
Oh,
backwards.
yeah,
and
you're
you're
right.
fucking
Yeah.
weird ass
I don't-
fucking.
the-
I don't know
your
what you're
weird ass
talking about.
fucking.
Yeah,
dungeon
I
do not know what
closet
you're
on the
talking
wrong
about.
Side.
Your David
Yeah.
Carradine closet now is on the wrong side.
Yeah, you're right. Wow.
I
Pictures
don't know what you're
reversed.
talking about.
Your camera is
Do not know what
fucking
you're talking about.
reversed.
There you
I don't know what you're talking about.
The other
Sounds like I
version was
do
the
that for a
straight,
reason.
Jeremy.
Wait a minute. That means he had it reversed last week. Look behind me.
He did. I just didn't say
Holy
anything.
shit, you're right.
So your
Yeah,
hair
I
was
do that on
parted the other
purpose.
way.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Madness.
god.
Okay, you're damaging my worldview now.
I know. Nothing
So
makes
Jeremy-
I've
sense.
been doing this
Jeremy's
for a
alive.
while. Like, this is the camera view
It's
I
the
do for
Mandela
my
effect, everybody.
videos because of how Bug made my intro. But for the most part, I reverse it because when I reverse it, let me do it real quick. Not
You hope
transition.
it might undo your
transform.
mistakes.
You can see this tiny chair better.
Oh yeah, because
It's also easier to guide.
Because it's not covered up by your words. Oh, your little fucking title there.
Yeah, and it's also easier to guide the camera because when I do it the other way, I have to completely reverse my brain constantly.
Reverse your brain.
Yes.
Yeah,
Back.
yeah. That Christian camp they sent him to and everything one time. They tried to do that. It didn't work.
Jesus told me, Father told me if I bend over, he can make me closer to God.
Jesus, good lord.
There's stay with
Jerry
your
Sandusky
accountability,
in the
buddy.
house.
Now then, everybody, because I did this, I'm thinking for the next member,
Straight away.
we'll bring back Dermaranth. I don't
You
have
need
any
a
real
giant-
ideas.
We get Dermaranth.
You need a giant cucumber, inflatable cucumber for that one.
You know what? No. Where's a pen? I have an idea.
You're gonna start writing people's name on your body.
Yes.
Like an e-girl.
New member, Dermy will further his transition into true womanhood.
That's right. I don't know where I
HRT.
fucking put a pen.
HRT comes next.
I got a question. If
wanna
you put
find
that
a
wig
pin.
on, will they actually? Because whenever you do eventually remove your shirt for the stream and you wear that wig, will YouTube flag it as nudity?
No, because
They
he's
don't
going to be
flag my wig as
identifying
nudity.
as a trans. So
I mean, I got a
Because-
similar wig, and they don't flag mine. Oh fuck, no, never mind. Mine's way better.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, but you got to think Dermy has
You're
bigger
already
tits
blowing
than
your
some
load,
women.
dude. You're
I know,
blowing
but
your
that's
load.
just-
You need to wait for another member to join.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Lofty,
And also
despite
we
how
got
effeminate
chats.
you are and everything, you still don't
Yeah.
have his boobs.
Yeah, I don't got boobs. I like wait. I'm 170. I don't have boobs yet. $20 for a shot.
And I kind of want to do maybe 5 squats for every member.
No.
No, we don't need that.
Then you're going to start
No.
vomiting, and
Yeah, you don't need to be practicing how you have sex.
I mean, it's simple. I'm actually pretty damn good at squats. Hey,
Bet you
Mr.
are.
Grant Gregory.
Why does everything out of your mouth sound so damn dirty, dude?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
So
I'm
is
pretty
anybody
good at
playing
squatting.
Zelda?
Yeah, I can actually say the literal act of what you do, and somehow you can say something that has no sexual connotation to it, and it sounds much more degenerate than anything I fucking say. I swear you can't get within 1,000 yards of a fucking elementary school.
Anybody here playing the new Zelda?
I know you have.
I'm addicted.
Yeah.
Look at me. I look at my person. I'm addicted. I can't stop
I
playing
still-
it, guys.
Yeah, like at the other Adam said, I still got to finish Breath of the Wild. I haven't
Yeah.
finished that yet.
You can
I-
you could rush it. I rushed it in 7.5 hours right before this one came out.
Well, I'm not rushing him. I'm taking my time. I can't. help it.
Yeah, but the problem is if you play Breath of the Wild, if you take your time and do everything, you're going to be very disappointed because this map is the same map. So you're going to be you're going to be going through the same areas again.
Oh, really? That's actually
unless-
good to know.
Yeah,
Well,
so
I've-
that's why I don't recommend playing Breath of the Wild right before Tears of the Kingdom because it's going to feel very, very, very samey.
Well, okay. Quick question. So if whatever I complete, like all the towers and shit in Breath of the Wild, will that still be open in this new game, or do you have to redo
Probably
it all?
not.
I just recommend doing the 4 divine beasts, and then beating Ganon because those are all gone in this new game. It's totally different. But the regions are all the same. There's an underground area that's awesome. There's Sky Islands, but the majority of Hyrule is very similar exploration. Like if you explore everything, you're just gonna have to explore the same map again, basically.
Okay, what do I do?
Okay.
I just don't recommend it.
Mr. Grant Gregory's the new member. What do I do?
Put on
Time to
the
squat.
wig and shake.
You should-
He
shake
said,
your
he says
milkshake.
squat.
Not
me a moment.
milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
Oh.
That's right.
He's buckling up his pants.
Taking him off. He's
dear
taking his
God.
pants off.
No, I'm
Oh,
not.
please
Wait,
don't.
are you
Yeah,
stuffing
yeah.
a wig down there?
He's been wanking it to
Did
freaking
you
Lofty's
already
avatar.
buy?
Yeah,
Did you already buy the tuck? the
No,
tuck-
no, okay, okay.
Oh
thank-
no,
thank
no,
God.
no. What are we looking at? No.
Squatting in the wig.
Squat in
Why
the
is
wig,
your
boys.
shirt tucked in?
He looks like a Shaniqua.
Wait. Why is your shirt tucked in? You're at home.
Because I tuck in my shirt always.
Oh God.
Fine, you know what? Here.
I'm not gonna lie. I like tuck my shirt into because it makes it more comfortable with the underwear.
God fucking damn it.
For some reason.
And we're done.
Wait. I don't want to let this go. So you meant to say that Gay Adam and
pulled a
both
Chris-
Dermy tucked their shirt in. You tuck your shirt in,
Watch him pull a Chris Farley and rip the shirt. Here's
or he shits himself.
This looks like a really bad casting couch.
Nobody asked for this.
This is really
Yeah.
bad.
in a little shirt.
This is something I do not.
Guy in a little
Oh God,
shirt.
the jiggle physics is not good.
Here's you. Here's Matt. Here's you.
You notice he's thrusting a little bit when he stands.
Yeah.
Did somebody buy
he
some
can't
gifted
help it.
memberships? Why?
Is
What
this the
happened?
Dermy mating dance that we're witnessing?
I just did
peacock.
3
Like a
sets
peacock.
because it also says Cloud became a member, but it's not showing that Cloud became a member. And
I
you
think
said-
Gregory called it.
Mr.
Grant bought
Grant
5.
Gregory gifted
Wait.
5 memberships.
Wait, he gifted 5 memberships? Wait, what? Oh, he
Mr.
fucking
Grant
did. It
Gregory
doesn't
gifted
tell-
5 memberships. So anybody out there, if you didn't get one, go ahead and click on that and click on allow gifted memberships, and you will get a Back Taco membership.
Okay, I'll do 25.
Dude.
Oh,
you're
dear
gonna, you're-
God.
No, dude, don't. You're gonna hurt yourself. You're not warmed up at all.
Just take a shot, dude.
You're not
Just
warmed
take a
up.
shot.
No, I committed to
Dude,
this.
your ass is gonna hurt
I'm-
so much in the morning right now. You're gonna be so.
He's
Charlie
used to his
horse
ass
tomorrow.
hurting.
Dude, you're not gonna be able to get out of bed tomorrow morning.
Okay, that's 25. That's 25.
Every time his ass hurts and everything, he thinks to himself, "Well, last night was fun."
Fuck.
Come on, clench.
Please
If you're gonna
do
do this,
not
clench.
do not try to talk when you do this because it really comes off really, really disgusting sounding.
Yeah, he is.
Mr. Grant.
All right,
where is
just
it?
remember to breathe.
Back taco. Grant Gregory says squat. Okay, now that you've done that, take a fucking shot, bitch.
Yeah.
Undo it all.
Body shot.
The next, the next person to get a membership will Jeremy has to lick one of his tits.
Oh God, don't do this.
Extra Zero says,
Extra
for
Zero.
becoming a member, I want you to show the T-Rex video. What is he talking about?
He's got to get the water, the hydrate, the electrolytes.
What's the T-Rex
Yeah.
video?
I think he made one before, and I don't remember what it was. Send it to me in a DM.
Horny Alf says, "Don't shit yourself." Did you shit yourself? You need to change your underwear.
Yep. It's on Twitter.
Oh God.
This helps out a lot. Extra Zero. Send it to me in a DM. There's a lot of stuff. Oh my God, that hurt.
God, that wig makes you look like you're
I've been
working some kind of HR.
Yeah. So what? I don't know why I'm hurting so much right now.
You're hurting because you're gay.
You serious?
Yeah, I'm
Here's
serious.
that.
Gay.
I mean, I squat all day long.
That's serious.
Like I do my squats constantly. Like I'm doing something at
It's
work
okay to
every
be-
day because I'm trying
It's
to. lose
okay
weight.
to be gay. It's okay to be white. It's okay to be whatever. You know.
Oh, I'm not gay.
Right.
I'm something completely different. Wait, you have the video to prove it? What
Uh-oh.
video?
Anita Sarkeesian sex tape incoming.
Wait. Oh, he sent me the video. Oh,
Hunter Biden.
I know what video this is.
Wormy sex tape incoming.
Give me a moment.
It's like a fat Brianna Wu.
Yeah.
Brianna Wu.
God,
Something like that.
I had to
give me a moment.
I had to pretend to support her position once in a presentation I did a few years ago.
Anita?
No, Brianna Wu, because I had to I had to pretend that Gamergate was a thing and that her life was threatened.
What, for a
Because-
school? For a school thing?
For a presentation during my communication masters, yeah.
Oh my God! Why did you have to do that?
It's what I found that fit the criteria for that day, and it was. I was trying to do some shit about doxing, and that's one of the only things that came up that relative to what we were talking about. It was ridiculous.
Wow.
Okay.
What do we got here?
Interesting. You guys ready to see Extra Zero's proof that I am not gay?
This is Who the hell made that?
It's a warning. Beware Gorlock. Gorlock is
made that?
angry.
Somebody spent time making that. Somebody went out of their way on the day they could have been playing video games to make that video.
Oh, Extra Zero does amazing work.
I
That dude's
appreciate it, though.
Next level.
I appreciate your
I love
spicy extra zero for
Yeah.
making that.
I love all this.
What are all these things below me? What are all these profile pictures below me?
Well, there's me.
Those are all his victims.
It's
They're all my
basically
toys.
it's on
Who's the hottie?
everybody that's on the Southern Poverty Law Center, watch list.
Yep.
Where are you from, Raster? You sound like
mom's
you're
house.
from the same city, the same small town as that umbrella guy.
Oh my God!
No.
How many people want to say that?
So real quick, Raster is
He's my
100%.
brother.
Oh, I
Yeah.
bet he is. He's brother from another.
They
mother.
they're essentially Raster and Umbrella Guy are just two birds of the same coin. It's just Raster is the Wish version.
Yeah, I'm the Wish version.
Yeah, not as cool. Still,
Yeah.
The eBay version.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I do.
So
have
do we have topics?
We have
No.
some areas. we
I have
can
a
go.
topic. Okay.
What's
Go
up?
ahead.
Well, it's not really a topic, but I was just curious. Did you guys see the Killers of the Flower Moon trailer that came out today?
No, what's that?
It's the
What
new
is
DiCaprio
this?
movie. It's this Martin
Oh.
Scorsese
New
new
DiCaprio?
movie.
Yeah, I did see that. I did see that.
Oh, looks so good. So it's
Yeah, it looks
basically going to win Best Picture. It's pretty much all but
Oh,
guaranteed.
pretty much.
This
Is it
year-
about
Is that
Italians?
a hot take, and that means it actually
No.
looks like it's shit?
No, it looks based. It's Martin Scorsese. Hello.
Really?
You know what's crazy about this
Okay,
year? Let
okay.
me just say this quick. Let me go on a little bit of a 30-second rant.
Okay.
This is the year of the original this is the year of the original film / legendary director output. We have a Martin Scorsese movie, Leo DiCaprio. We have a Ridley Scott movie called Napoleon with Joaquin fucking Phoenix, right? That's going to be huge. Then we have Dune Part 2, right? Villeneuve.
Yes.
Then we have David Fincher, right? The guy directed Seven, Zodiac. He has a new movie coming out called The Killer with fucking Michael Fassbender on Netflix, but that's going to be really, really, really good. Then we have Oppenheimer with Christopher Nolan. So here's the deal, guys. If you want to complain about Hollywood, go support these 4 movies that I just mentioned, because these are original films, original screenplays, legendary directors. They're not part of the system. They're going to make good movies. Hollywood's not dead. That's my bottom line. There's a lot.
But they will be
coming
dead
out.
immediately after that because of the writer's strike.
No, the
Well,
writer's
no,
strike. Yeah, you're right.
I do kind of agree with Lofty that if you want,
Yeah.
these movies do look decent.
Go see them, please, because The Northman failed to make its money back at the box office, and everybody I talked to said they liked that movie. So it's like, oh, you like that movie, but you're gonna go see fucking Ant-Man instead of The Northman at the box office? You fucking retard.
I think more
Go
people are.
watch these movies, guys. Watch these movies multiple times. If you like the Oppenheimer, see it in IMAX twice. Do it. Do it.
Yeah.
That's right, Adam. Go to the movies more often.
Yeah.
Kiss my ass.
Damn it.
Mario, look at Mario did. Mario made $1.23 billion. That's
Sisu
because
does look amazing.
Sisu, yeah, that was
Yeah.
Sisu.
I completely forgot. I was gonna put everyone for Vets Talking to watch Sisu to talk about this weekend, but we got Ryan on, so we're gonna do that next weekend. We're all gonna
Yes.
watch Sisu and
Oh.
talk about it next Saturday.
Oh, by the
That's
way,
great.
I do have a topic, and I saw this today. How many of you guys liked and enjoyed Game of Thrones?
Everything
did.
except
I
for
loved
season
it.
8, yes.
Loved it. Except
Yep.
season.
Who was the actress?
Oh,
that
Lofty,
plays
you
Sansa?
love season 8. Come on, admit it.
Hell no. It was a terrible ending.
Who was the actress that played Sansa again?
I don't remember.
I know where you're going with this. Are you sure that's real?
You've been obsessing about this all day today.
Yeah. I don't know if it's real.
No,
I'm
it's not.
scared
It
if it
can't
is.
be.
No, it can't.
No
be.
way.
Fake.
That's
Yeah.
supposed to be her? No.
Could be.
Oh my
I mean,
god.
well, yeah, it could
They
be
must have
looking
took
fine,
that just at the wrong time or the makeup or something. Because yeah,
Yeah.
she looked
Sophie
shit in that
Turner
second
said
picture.
that.
Because she looks like it's a Madonna cosplay.
She looks like Angelina, but she's 20 years younger. Angelina looks horrible right now.
This all just look. Isn't this one of the Jonas Brothers?
Enhance, dude. You know there's a maximize button, right? Okay, thank you. You finally figured that out. Good.
She looks like Elvira.
Yeah.
They both look dead.
At least
inside.
Elvira had nice tits.
Yeah, right.
Looks like she's aged like 20, 30 years.
She was
in
pretty
just a
good at Game of
couple. It's-
Thrones. Not,
She-
not my
she's
favorite
pregnant. She's
character.
pregnant, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe she just doesn't take well to being pregnant very well. I don't know. Some people like that. But then
Sophie
something
Turner.
about them mandibles on her jaw and it don't look right.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was looking at. The fucking whatever that difference in the jawline, that cheekbone and jawline. There's something fucked up there.
At least she has some Brad Pitt implants put in there.
What the fuck? So I was
Go
trying to
back
look
to
her
the other
up.
picture. I want to see. Go back to the other picture. The comparison between her and her. Yeah, that's the really fucked up looking one. No.
Yeah. Oh God.
Believe it.
Well, there might be a
Plastic.
silicone injection here and there.
Yeah, that's really bad plastic surgery.
She looks like some kind of fucking, I don't know, awful character in a fucking what's that guy? Tim Burton movie, you know? Like in the second picture. It's creepy.
Any Tim Burton
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah,
Well,
pretty
she
much any
does,
Tim Burton
she
movie.
does look like a transsexual Edward Scissorhands.
Have you guys ever seen the movie Leprechaun?
Yeah.
Or maybe this was, I don't remember which one it was. I
one?
think it's Leprechaun in Vegas. Look, I need to remember which one this was.
Dude,
But-
even her nose looked like it was lopsided somehow.
Give me a moment. I'm gonna look this up.
I
'cause
hope
there's
that's
a-
not her.
in one of the Leprechaun movies, somebody wishes to look beautiful or something like that, and the Leprechaun gives them a bunch of like plastic surgery and stuff, and she becomes like a duck, and then explodes.
Yeah, I think
And
I
it
remember
kind of
what you're
looks like
talking
her,
about.
and I'm trying to remember which one was that.
I don't know.
Plastic surgery explosion. Where the fuck did everybody go? Yeah. Well, I'm gonna pull it up when I figure out a good image. Here we go. Raster, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, at least I'm not alone. See, she's starting to kind of look like that. This is what Madonna and all them are
everyone took
starting to
that as
look
a
like.
moment to take a break and go to the bathroom at the same time. That's fun.
Yeah. I was all by myself. See, that's what Sophie Turner's starting to look like.
Yeah, I do remember that.
That is.
I don't want to believe that's her, dude.
I've never seen any of those
That's too
movies.
extreme.
You
Really?
never seen them? Oh, they're so
No.
bad, but they're so fun at the same time. But when I was just looking up like Sophie Turner, what the fuck did Macy Williams do to herself?
Oh, is that the one?
Try to
put the
look like
younger
an
sister?
adult.
That's the supposed to be the sister, and
Yeah, dude.
The
The
one that
second,
got
the
Mary
second
sued
they
into
had her
the whole
stripped
time?
down and fuck, like she was all that's fucked up, dude. She was always
It
way
felt-
too fucking young for that kind of
it
shit. That was
felt
super wrong.
wrong.
Super wrong.
But I think she shaved off her eyebrows.
Dude, she also was in fucking Doctor Who. They had her play like a
That
a
was.
contin-
Oh,
Oh,
that
it
arc
was so
terrible.
weird. She talked about like how she would try to have relationships with guys while she was like in the body of like a 15-year-old. It was so fucked up.
She doesn't
I-
have
I-
eyebrows anymore.
That was a
I
perfect-
hated
was a
that
perfect
whole
example of
arc.
the fucking sexualization of fucking children right there. That's a perfect example of what fucking Hollywood is doing, and the BBC for that matter. Sorry, go ahead.
Wait, what was that?
That's fine. That
I-
arc
I'm-
was shit. That arc was total shit.
It looks
Oh,
like
yeah.
some kind of like trans version of David Bowie.
Why would you dye your eyebrows blonde? Why would you do this? Woman,
No.
why? You used to be weird. Still felt wrong seeing you do the stuff, but she's the same age as me, so
What?
yeah,
How
she's the
old is
same
she
age.
now?
She's only 26.
You're what? You're what? 20? How old are you?
26. We're both
You're
26. Yeah. 15th of April. Oh, her birthday was just recently. Hey, same year as and everything. I'm technically older. I like Macy Williams. God, I miss good
Yeah,
Game of
they've
Thrones.
been they started using her as a fucking sexualization like right up like I don't even know how to talk about it. It's fucked up, man. This is fucked up.
Wait,
She was 19 when she was in Doctor Who?
I think the problem is, and I think this goes for a lot of us, like we grew up watching, like, not grow up, but like when we first saw her, she was a kid. She was young. How old was she in the first season of Game of Thrones?
Well, I mean, she was clearly at least 18 when they had her do the fucking sex scene. I remember that.
Yeah, she had to have been,
because you can't do that if you're under 18. But I didn't really. How long ago was that when she was on Doctor Who? I didn't feel like it was that long ago.
I want to say 2014, 2015.
Holy fuck.
Because that was Capaldi. No.
Yeah, that was Capaldi. Yeah, that was
no.
Capaldi
I
there.
think it was 2016 because Oh shit! Damn it! Where's Jed when we fucking need him?
JB says 2015.
Yeah, it was 2015 because it was Capaldi. It was towards the end.
Well, I know it's Capaldi. I'm just trying to remember. It was his first.
It was
Capaldi's second season because that was when he ditched Clara.
He ditched Clara. He just got the TARDIS out of that like crystalline structure, and she was there. But Macy, I think I figured out why we feel so disturbed by that sex scene when it came to Macy Williams. She was in the show at the beginning at age 12. So we did watch her technically grow up, and it feels
I didn't because I didn't watch the show. So,
well, that's your own fault.
No, it's not. Game of Thrones.
But then also you got to survive. Not
Germ can kiss my ass. Germ can kiss
Cloud,
my ass.
everybody is way older than Dermy. He's a fucking child.
Yeah, but I still act older.
No, you also actual a pedophile.
Wait a minute. Who's the man that just wrapped himself in a hot pink quilt as a cape?
For my members.
No, you would have done it anyway, given enough time.
No. I'll do anything for members and super chats. Well, almost anything.
So you're a whore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
he takes his work life home.
Adam, we all know if somebody said, "Hey, do this for a super chat," you probably would.
Well, I did get blackout drunk last night for super chat, so yeah.
Remember, guys, $20 for a shot. I got this nice bottle of Maker's Mart
like
that's
fat-ass
begging
DSP.
to be drank. And also, I'm thinking of doing a member stream tomorrow. Might throw on a game or something and just chat with members, hang out. I don't know. I got a Discord.
You sound like Jeffrey Dahmer when you do that.
Discord.
Throwing a gay.
We're just gonna put on a game.
I got stuffs.
Then you can leave.
I got stuffs for you. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys value. Might see a taste.
You want to hock a loogie?
Anyways,
okay. Into that?
Shut the fuck up, Raster. Okay, I have another thing, and I heard this late last night on. No, I didn't hear this on Jack's show. I started hearing this from Culture Casino, and this is disturbing to think about. But I wanted to get your guys' opinion on this because I find it. Oh shit! Wrong button. I find it incredibly weird and creepy.
Yes, we all agree you are.
OnlyFans model catches subscriber stepdad spending $2,000 on custom videos.
Oh shit.
So this.
Well, yeah.
Lofty, you're muted.
So
we see your virtual mouth moving, but nothing coming out of it, Lofty.
So something that happens on Pornhub happened in real life. Okay.
I'm trying to understand because I think I saw the map of what people are showing, like their kinks and stuff, like across the United States, and I do not understand the whole step incest shit. What is it with you have to be related to get off? I don't understand that.
Wait,
dude, it's to get serious. It's promoting degeneracy. That's really what it's doing. These fucking people, they're promoting degeneracy in our fucking society. I know we're trying to be funny, but that's my serious take on it.
No. But there's people on their own have said, you know what, this makes me nut, and I like to know why. Why does it make you nut?
If I would have to take a gander,
Yeah,
It's
devil's
the,
advocate. I'm not even gonna give you shit about it.
I'm gonna give it's taboo. The idea of taboo makes it a little bit hotter. It's you can take this to like you're not supposed to be going around dating this person and stuff, and if you do, something bad's gonna happen. But it kind of makes you want to go down that path, even though you know it's wrong. It just makes it hotter and more fun.
The
What did I
fucking
come
car
back
in the
to?
back of a church parking lot, then that's taboo too. But I mean, you don't have to go fuck your stepdad.
Well, I know, but people do that. That's the thing. It's this idea of taboo and not being allowed, and the degeneracy aspect. Like, hey, you shouldn't. This is bad. Don't do this. Kind of makes you want to go do it. It's sometimes people.
No.
The more you tell people not to do something, the more they want to do it.
Okay, I'm gonna say something. Okay, real quick. So Rick and Morty, when Rick and Morty did the Szechuan sauce thing, what happened? Immediately after, there's such a call out for Szechuan sauce that McDonald's actually brought back the Szechuan sauce, and people were buying it up and paid fucking tons of money for a gallon of this shit. Well, I'm gonna admit, okay, I watch porn. Okay, I'm a fucking dude. I watch porn, and yes, Raster.
Oh
straight
no,
porn,
you
I don't
watch
gay
porn?
So here's something I happen to notice is that after what episode was it when they did the Citadel episode, when you had like the 3 or 5 or the 5 Mortys or whatever playing a fucking little coming of age thing. There's 5 different
Council of
Mortys
Ricks and stuff.
and the Council of Ricks. Yeah. There's a part where at the end they're at what they thought was a wishing well turned out to be a fucking dumpster or some shit like that. And one of them, like, they all had to throw something in and they could make a wish. Well, one of them says, "I wish there was more of a cultural acceptance of incest porn, not for me, but for a friend." Next thing I know, I just happened to notice on Pornhub that fucking incest porn started to explode immediately after that. I'm not fucking joking. I really noticed that fucking connection. So whether if Rick and Morty was doing it, I don't know. But...
You know what?
So you're thinking that I should say people should start watching Rick and Morty for like Jim Cramer style stock tips on pop culture.
I'm saying that pop culture has a massive influence, and Rick and Morty is just an example of that. That's
I don't doubt that, but I'm gonna have to.
Like,
I don't know about that.
I'm not saying that's really what happened. I'm not saying that the only reason, but my point is that there is a fucking point where they're trying to push degeneracy, including people want to fuck their own fucking family and all this weird ass shit out there. And Rick and Morty could just be one connection among many because they're just trying to fuck everything up.
Trying to push.
Yes, I'm buzzed. I'm getting
so
my
is
fucking
Ballbusters.
Well, yeah, pretty much.
I wasn't.
We already know what kind of porn you like, Dermy.
You don't know what type of porn I like. I like all kinds of porn, but I'm a gentleman. I don't talk about what I wank to.
Yes, you do. You do it all the time.
Back taco, back taco, back taco.
I tell you what gets me going. I don't tell you what I watch.
The cultural zeitgeist. You're exactly right. Thank you for putting that in very proper terms there, Clinton Hash.
So let's read this real quick. An Australian OnlyFans.
Why is
model.
Lottie so
He's
fucking
Australian.
quiet? Of all the hot takes he can give us right now, he's quiet on this.
He's talking,
If
but
you're
his
talking,
audio isn't coming through.
You're not coming through.
I had to go walk the dog. Sorry, I'm back.
That's
Okay,
a
so
way.
he's
Is
back.
that like one of them way kids say they're?
Yeah, I had to go feed the geese. You know. No, I actually legit had to walk my dog.
Wait, you left to go walk your dog on the middle of my show?
Yeah, I would.
No,
Better than dogs.
I had a dog.
I went
shitting
to
in the
mix
floor.
a drink, and my dogs were scratching at the door, which means they have to go poop, and I didn't want them to poop in the house.
Okay.
I don't blame you.
I don't blame you.
anyways.
You can walk your dog again. We don't care. It's Dermy's show.
Yeah, just
An
mute the
Australian
microphone.
What do you want, a hot take?
Oh, yes. No. Extra Zero, thank you for pointing that out. There is so much fucking incest shit in fucking Rick and Morty. There's multiple times they've insinuated on the incest shit between him and his fucking sister. That's exactly it. They even made a fucking giant incest baby. Thank you for reminding me of that.
You mean like Luke and Leia?
Ew.
Yeah.
Yep, there's that too.
What's wrong with
Well,
that?
Luke and Leia.
You know,
Luke and
I'm gonna be
Leia
honest
is-
with you.
is
As much as
different.
I love Star Wars, but I can tell you right now, I don't believe for a second that George Lucas had that whole trilogy written out and from the beginning. I don't
No, he
care what
didn't.
he says.
No, he didn't. He didn't.
It doesn't
No,
make any sense. If you watch the first New Hope, there's no way that they wrote that to be like that. We're going to write this guy 2 movies. The next movie is going to show up to be his father. No, that is not written that way.
No, he didn't. No, that's a known fact. He didn't. The change from Vader to Anakin happened between. The idea came after New Hope was written. He didn't come up with that right away.
Yeah.
That was that.
And Leia was not going to be his sister.
Episode 3.
Yeah.
The original, when it came out, it was only Star Wars. They didn't add episode 3 until later on. There's no all the other sequels and everything else came later.
Yeah, it's true.
Because I can tell you right now that the whole thing with Leia, he's like, well, I had that big reveal about being the father, in the last movie. So what can I do with the next one?
I mean, he was influenced by Kurosawa. He was like, I'm going to do a science fiction Kurosawa Hidden Fortress movie, and then later he was like, well, I guess I got to flesh out the backstory of all these characters. That's basically all it was, really. Yeah.
Well, influenced by Kurosawa and Dune. He pretty much ripped completely off of Dune.
Yeah, Dune. Yep.
Dune has incest.
Wait, Dune has incest?
There are several books that they didn't cover in the movies. I mean, for God's sakes, I think they're like I think somebody through that their lineage or whatever like evolved into what God Emperor. That's basically like a worm.
Yeah, that's exactly it. One of them evolves into a big ass sandworm.
Extra Zero. In the latest season or last season of freaking Rick and Morty, Beth and her clone had a relationship.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. The 2 clones, the 2 best fuck each other. Is an entire fucking episode of them fucking each other.
Serious question.
Yes.
Serious question. Is that masturbation or incest?
I don't know.
Good question.
This is actually a good question. Is it masturbation or is it incest? Because you're technically
I think it would be equivalent to you fucking your twin. Like your birth twin. I think it'd be equivalent to that. So I think that would be like incest, yes.
Now, what if you guys were in a giant gay centipede circle?
What? Okay, you brought it up yourself this time.
What are we talking
I'll
about?
accept it this time. What would happen then? Is that still incest?
I'm not thinking
Well,
about
you guys are
goddamn
like on
angles of
opposite
butt sex
ends
right
of
now.
the opposite ends of the circle.
I don't know why that's up. We gotta have a serious conversation now.
Wait, why do we have to have a serious conversation?
You started, bro. Go ahead.
Okay.
Let's let that hamster run. Go.
I say we have
gerbil.
we develop the technology to preliminarily assess who is going to be an incest at birth, and then we abort them, like Minority Report.
Wait.
Like Minority Report.
Yeah. Like
we
what's it called? Precognition. No, what the fuck is that called in Minority Report?
The precog. Yeah, the precogs.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Yep.
we find the incestors, and then we get rid of them.
So
If we did that, we wouldn't have Jeremy.
Jeremy. That includes Jeremy. We got a late term abortion.
Jeremy would fade away like Michael J. Fox in Back to the Future if that happened.
I don't advocate for incest. I'm trying to figure out, is it
He would be
incest
mid wank and his
that
hand
a
disappears.
giant gay butt fucking centipede orgy?
Oh my god!
If you two are on the opposite ends of the circle,
This is
it
how I'm
still
spending
incest?
my Friday evening, guys. This is how.
Welcome, Lofty, to Ball Busters.
Yeah,
Loppy, I would normally give you shit and everything, but I do this irregularly.
we can't go a fucking week without the goddamn butt sex centipede thing now.
Oh, Jesus
Hey, look,
Christ.
he's even ooking out of his mouth right now while he's doing it. Good
I
God.
didn't ookie. I pulled it out naturally. So shut the
You
fuck
pulled
up.
it out naturally.
Yeah, someone clip that.
Serious though.
I did it last
Serious.
time. Somebody else. Devil, you got this time.
What?
Clip that.
I didn't dookie mouth into a fucking cup.
Did the hamster die? Are you already done with your math on this one?
No, I'm trying to figure it out. And
I think it's
I've
funny
posed
that,
the question to you guys countless times, and you're like, what? Genocide.
Clearly state your question and stop beating around the bush.
Okay,
Restate the question in
stated
a
it
concise way.
clearly 3
No,
times.
concise. Be concise.
In the gay human centipede orgy, if you and your clone or twin or whatever on opposite sides of the circle, is that incest?
No.
No, because there's so many
Nobody
cocks and
in
asses
between.
between y'all.
No,
Okay.
I think he's trying to lead up to the point one is on one and the other is on the
not
other
incest.
and they're coming together.
It's
No,
torture.
no.
It's torture. That's it. That's the end
It's
of the
torture?
conversation. It's just torture. It's not
What
incest.
if they like it? Wait, how?
But
is
if somebody tortures you and like makes you like with a contraption like bang your sister, you're not it's not actually incest.
No. Okay, you don't understand this. Okay, so the
No,
gay human centipede orgy. This is something that came up from Ballbusters #1, which was how many guys does it take to have an eternal butt fuck? Now let's say
no. The argument was how many angle. What's the angle you need to
Yes.
create
Well,
a circle? That was
Apparently, Derby wasn't aware that your penis can curve like from to the side, like a trailer
it
hitch.
wasn't just the angle; it was how many people.
I'm sure it's happened. You can ask people the writer's strike. Ask those guys.
I have a gerbil.
Well, you could probably if it's like a ring of Asians, it's probably like like 100 of them in a circle now and then to be able to get the angle. Now,
the Great Wall of China.
Yeah,
that's how long it is.
China.
It's China. They're fucking.
Now, if it's like a bunch of a bunch of like devil made me do it's out there now and then it's just probably like 3 guys.
Jeez, oh my God. Well, speaking of writer strike, the fact that they're striking probably means that the ratio of incest to straight sex is going to go way down over the next couple of years.
Wait,
I was hoping that the writer strike would be a good thing, where they might ask the guy, the key grip guy, whatever, like the lighting guy, probably has a better idea of what to do,
or just non-union writers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fiverr guy.
Yeah.
Chat GTP.
It's still going, by the way. They keep delaying shit. It's sad, man.
All right. I am stupid when it comes to Hollywood esque or whatever business practices, and I think there's a lot of pretenders of people that think they know what it means. But I would like to really know what keeps them from just hiring people, outsource that shit.
So it's optics, because you could easily hire outsourced writers, or writers could become scabs, which means that they're
you
what
like
the fuck does that mean? It's like you're writing, you're not, you choose not to strike, so you're become a I can't remember the word scab is an acronym, but it's like people who choose not to strike. Wait, hold on a second. People are talking to me. Fuck, hold on, I'll be right back.
I'm curious what the acronym is.
Well, it's one of the things. I know that with the auto workers union stuff or whatever, that you can't, like, a guy can't just go.
Yeah, I'm back.
Well, guys, I want to go work, so I'm going to go ahead and go inside the Ford plant and go build some cars without you. You can't do that. So I always wondered now if there's like some kind of contractual deal or something like that. I don't know.
Scab is a strike breaker, person who works despite. So, yeah, I mean, they could hire anybody. They could also write the scripts themselves. The director could write the script.
What a novel idea!
But they'll know, and you'll get blacklisted. So that's just
to me, it would seem like if I was a production company, I would probably be. It would be the opposite of a blacklist. Oh, so you're the one that decided to work. Okay, all right.
Yeah, I mean, if you remember back in the 2007 writer's strike, the movie Quantum of Solace came out, which is probably why it sucks so bad.
Oh, God, I remember.
It was Daniel Craig. It was going to suck anyway.
Daniel Craig was writing his own dialogue for that movie. So, and he was, people were mad about it. Writers were mad about it. Writers are mad about fucking Jenna Ortega writing dialogue for Wednesday Addams.
Well,
for
she
her own,
fixed
like,
fixed dialogue. It made it actually better.
She fixed the dialogue from the shitty writers who were asking for more pay for no reason because they suck ass. They're like, hey, pay me more because I suck. And then she's the, now they're using her name and like they're invoking her name. They're like, you better come strike with us because you're technically a writer now.
No,
I don't know. These people are
making jokes.
These people are horrible people.
Really, honestly, they should just jettison them because honestly, all it takes is a show that they have other people that are outside the union that could actually do much better than they do.
You're right, but here's the problem: there's a handful, maybe 3% of these people who are really talented, and I'm talking about Better Call Saul writers, Peaky Blinders, all your favorite shows. There's good writers like Succession on HBO is a fucking amazing show. Like I don't want those writers. Those writers deserve whatever money. Like if they're being underpaid, they deserve to be paid well and employed.
We got the Roadhouse.
But the problem is a lot of shitty writers are like the fucking Cowboy Bebop crew are like, hey, what about me? And that they're being parasites and they're hijacking this writer's strike. They're like,
so I was gonna present this as a joke. Still can't afford beer. I was gonna say as a joke until I saw this actually said strikebreaker. So that apparently is what scab means.
The hell is that?
Still can't afford beer. Yeah, because I can afford beer because I'm not on strike. Yeah,
I mean I can also afford beer. I can afford whiskey. I actually got. Hail, Ruben Christopher Haynes.
Yeah.
He leaves that glory hole
And
every day saying, I can go buy me a case of Bud Light.
So we're continuing it. Squats for members. Every new member I have to do 5 squats.
Lord.
So
no one's asking for this.
They're membering. You guys don't have to like it. They're doing it.
And Static 2020 has gifted 5 Dermy Wormy memberships.
35, right? My math's right.
Welcome to new member JB, Ironclad, Ironside.
5.
Devil made me
10,
do it.
25, 35. I'll do 35 squats.
Dear Lord. We just take 3 shots.
No.
Yeah, you should just drink, dude. It's more fun. Watching you squat is less interesting than staring at Kamala Harris when she's not laughing.
It'll be this. I'll take 3 shots.
JB, no squats for the love of all that's holy.
Fuck.
Yes.
Are you actually pouring shots?
Sponsored.
Yes.
JB.
Sounds like you're pouring double shots. You got to be careful. I used to be a bartender. I know what a shot sounds like. Dude, I used to work fucking everything you can imagine. I was retail. I was food service. I was bartender. I was janitor, whatever the fuck, janitor at a church. I fucking was I already said retail, food service, catering, weddings. I used to work weddings. Uber. I used to do Uber. That was my job right before the quartering. I was an Uber driver. And I was like, this is what I'm going to do my whole life. And then, oops, never mind. Here's the deal. You don't
driving
need to
around,
go to school.
driving around in an ice cream truck that said free hugs on the side does not count.
Yeah, that's Uber. That's Uber. I'm counting it.
Look, they paid extra for that ball pit in the back.
No, Uber was fun. I'm a people person, so like I don't know. Uber was fun. I talk to people.
Fluffers
They pay shit. They don't compensate your gas mileage. They pay horrible. But if you live in a big city, it's kind of worth it.
Lofty's reviews all say I had a tuck and roll when he started talking. I
had great conversations with people.
He's like, he started talking about The Last Jedi, and I just had to open the back door and just roll.
No, I'm socially aware of who does not want to talk. And I can talk about anything. I talk about fucking video games, movies, sports,
Gay
hobbies.
centipedes.
Yeah, anything. Centipedes.
Gay centipedes.
I can talk about anything. I have a lot of hobbies.
So you think possibly you could be Dermy's first friend?
I'm muted this whole time.
Good.
Dermy.
Yes, I've been talking.
Dermy.
I pulled up Static's question. How many people puked in your backseat, Lofty?
5. That's it.
Okay.
But that
Then
is
I
something.
have
I had a
wings.
girlfriend. I had a girlfriend who Ubered, and you do get compensated at least for that.
Yeah,
don't you?
$200. $200
Yep.
compensation. Yep.
It actually pays out to get for
It's
somebody to puke in
disgusting,
your backseat.
but
Yep.
I always end my night on it. If it happens, I'm like, up, that's it for me. $200
Yep.
going home for the night.
Yep.
Yep. Because it's disgusting. I have to
Clean it
clean it up.
yourself.
And I have
Cloud.
I have
This is
Ugh.
proof that Dermy is a brony. God, I want to go extra. I want to do those squats again. I want to go
You
back.
know who
to
throws
doing
up?
squats.
White women.
Yeah.
That's who
Woke
throws
white
up.
women. Woke white women. Please, let's go on a woke white woman.
That's what
thing.
they do. These woke white women, they throw up in your car.
Yep.
Hello,
As they're
Lofty.
bitching about the patriarchy.
Hello, Lofty.
Hello, Jed. How are you, buddy?
What's up?
Hello, Curtis.
Hello, Jed.
Hello.
We got Mr. Bugs, obviously.
Oh
I
no,
love
I have
love this.
PTSD.
Yeah, I
love
wanted
it.
to say hi, Lofty. I haven't got to meet yet, but hi, man.
Wait, who's saying hi?
I'm Jed.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, I've seen you on other streams, and I didn't get you were on one, and I didn't get to say hi to you before, but I wanted to say hi to you now. So
Oh, hey, what's up?
we had a wild MF. So,
Yeah, there's a moment where I thought your stream was definitely gonna get.
Oh no,
tagged
we didn't
for
get taken
something.
down, but it was a wild MF. It got even a little bit more wild after you left. So
Yeah, I heard. But we're having both a member and a sub push for so every $20 super chat, I take a shot.
Okay.
Every member, I take a shot.
Okay.
I'm
So
gonna
don't
take a lot of
don't
shots.
forget to do that for Derby, man.
should
Come on,
take-
guys.
Members are not worth $20, dude.
You just really fucked yourself by saying that, bro.
I just took every gifted members. I take shots. How about that?
Sure.
And
Yeah,
every
because I know if somebody's
members-
gonna gift like 10 subs, and you got to do. Yeah, Clinton, like Clinton said, yeah, Jetstream got way more girls gone wild after you left, Dermy. Yeah, it did.
Then once I hit for every member, because 5 memberships, I take a shot and upward.
Yeah,
What do
that's
I do for
that's a
every
good
member?
number. I would stick with that, bro.
What do I do for every
Yeah, we
member?
got it.
No, for every 5, take a shot. I would go with
Whiskey
that.
enema.
Okay.
Yeah. I was.
Anyways, from Mr. Bug, awesome dude. Another dick, another dollar.
Mr. Bug.
What
Making
else?
that
We
money.
got one. What the hell? Report of male riding bike through neighborhood, yelling, yelling racial slurs. Officer stops boy who says he's just trying to find his dog Snickers.
Snickers, where are you, Snickers? I can't find the Snickers.
I think that's instead that's a Lila ramp
Yeah.
instead of Dermarant. That's a Lila Hart. Lila ramp.
Yeah.
Lawn chairs, they're kind of my
No one
thing.
laughed at that. Fuck y'all.
I feel like shots were just fired here, Devil.
Oh,
You have a problem with my lawn chair?
In a truck, I do. That
You
is
know-
not regulation.
I kind of want to drive at a truck now with a lawn chair. Can I
With
do
the
it?
Hulk with a
Just
hole
do
cut
it
in the
and
bottom
put
of it.
yourself out of your misery.
I don't think I'll have a problem. Bucking the Back Taco, a story of addiction and retribution. Dermy Wormy. By
You
the
struggled
way,
with that title,
members.
didn't you?
No, actually, I didn't. Members, we do have member emojis, and now I can actually get more emojis because of all my members. We have Back Taco emojis. So I want to see that chat filled with the back taco emojis. If you are a member, pump them back tacos because everybody loves a good back taco.
No, they don't.
Stop sharing for a moment. Yes, they do.
Dude, you should get Matt on here sometimes. He likes back tacos too. So
see,
Did you guys hear that Disney apparently commissioned an anime series for Alien versus Predator and they're not releasing it?
yeah, I did hear that.
Wait.
I didn't know if it was real or not. So
Disney
It's
did?
real. Yes, it's real.
Good.
It's an anime.
so
Good.
I have two schools of
I
thoughts on
want that
this.
shit.
I did too.
One, I don't want Disney to do this. On the other hand, I kind of want to see it because it's an anime. Because
Have you seen Star Wars Visions?
No, I haven't. And I actually
great.
don't. I don't
It's
have
great.
a problem with Star Wars Visions because its whole pitch is it's not canon. It's just anime artists doing Star
Yep.
Wars.
Yeah,
Mhm.
That's a whole pitch. I don't have.
and
a
they're doing
problem with it.
lightsaber shit and Jedi's. They're not doing anything else, which is awesome.
It's really nothing more than that. That's why I literally have no problem with Visions.
Yeah. So
I
so
think
this
it's actually really cool.
I do too. I liked Vision season 1. I didn't watch the second one yet, but I think this Alien one could be good. I don't know. I mean, Disney owns Alien now. They bought it. So
I just want to highlight this so everyone can see how Dermy spells bomb.
Bob bomb.
Okay, how do you spell bomb?
It's a gay bomb, baby.
Well, it's not
It is a gay
bobbum.
bomb. Bobbum.
It's not bomb.
I'm gonna have to work on that one.
Shit.
Make it bigger for you,
Yeah. I need big.
so they can see a soldier's face on it.
I need
Hail
them
to you,
bigger.
buddy.
You know. Oh wait, here's one. Alf made one. Alf made a meme. We have to pull
Yeah,
this
that's
up.
a good one.
Yeah.
And then there is a Dermy Through Time, but I'm saving that more towards the end because Dermy Through Times are those are just special. If you want to cry, I'll give you something to cry about.
That so sounds like yeah, that's true. Dude,
You want something
God.
to cry about? I'll give you something to cry about.
he had us crying last week, so you know.
And he never cried again.
That kid seen some
God.
shit.
all these fat memes, and then when I watched, I still can't quit watching the Wings and Boogie fight because of all that fucking Oedipus tissue and all that fat just flying around has
Oh.
convinced me to lose weight. That's one of the big reasons I'm exercising now, and I feel fat after eating my dinner tonight.
Did you say exercising or exercising?
Exercise.
Exercising.
Okay, it
Exercising.
sounded like you're going like you're going to do the weights and demons or something.
Summon the fat demon out of your
Dude,
body.
it'd be like that shit
Exactly.
that we showed over there.
I'm
where
exercising the fat demon.
So Nick Ricada has a great rant about fat people that you should watch if you need motivation.
Oh, I watched Nick Ricada all the time. I still haven't seen
Yeah.
his like he had a really good one last Friday. I didn't watch it yet.
I
'cause-
was on that one.
Oh, you were?
Yeah,
I still need
I
to
think I
watch
was
it.
on
I
that
need
one
to
or
get
the week before. Yeah.
his
That was
Friday
Lofty
ones.
gets
I'm having a
around.
hard. The Friday
I
ones.
get-
I'm
I get
having a
around.
harder and harder.
You
to
get
get
around.
around. Yeah. Yeah.
So
come
you
over
get
passed
around like
around.
I do. So yeah.
Hey,
I get passed
Lofty,
around.
quick question.
What?
Are you going to be at Anime Matsuri this year?
Yes.
Yay!
I already have a room.
Are
I have
you
a
already
review.
ready to pose with the furries?
No, I got a room with some cool people. Last year
Well, I
I
have a
roomed by
solo room.
myself, and it was $1,000. It was like $1,300 for.
Yeah, it's fucking expensive. Wait, what
Yeah,
room
it
did you
is.
get?
I was supposed to room with Camelot, and then the last second he's like, "No, I got somebody else." And then so I just
got
I just
Ashton.
cheap. But here's the problem: if you can get a cheap room, like you could spend half that, but you're not going to be at the hotel, which is essential if you have a costume because
Mhm.
if you have to change out of your costume, you don't want to walk 3 blocks and change and then walk back again. You got to be
Dude.
at the convention.
Lofty, I've done that for years at San Diego Comic Con, and you just don't want to do that.
No, you don't.
It's
So-
it's a pain.
It's a pain.
I got a room at the Hilton in the executive level. It's gonna be all nice and sweet. It cost me $1,000. I can't wait for it. It's gonna be so awesome. I can just walk out of my room and walk into the convention center.
Based. Last year was fun.
Yeah, I didn't get to hang out with anybody last year, but also it was like my first meetup, so I was too scared. But we had a nice conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you
I feel
roasted,
like I can
roasted
hear
me with the first
Raster
5
writing
seconds.
down all the jokes that he's ready to fucking whip out in this conversation.
Oh yeah, he's like, "Hey, Lofty, hey, come
Right.
here." Like, yeah,
Lofty-
like-
no. So I'm there. I see Lofty walking. He's in this gay getup. It's supposed to be JoJo.
It's not gay. It's JoJo's
was-
Bizarre Adventure. It's the most
you were in a
masculine
pink-
show on the earth.
You were in a pink.
gay when you
like-
post
We're
next to
gay.
furry.
Wait, Dermy talking about gay? Like, really?
Wait, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, albeit okay, I was wearing a pink polo and white pants, but it's straight up the have you seen it? It's
Yes,
straight
I
up
have.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, Lou Ferrigno, Jean-Claude Van Damme. That's what inspired JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. You do know that. It's not
Yeah,
gay.
but I'm
It's masculine. But it's close. It's kind of gay, but it's not.
You sound so convincing.
You know what I mean? It's nuanced. You guys gotta have. Otherwise, you gotta be nuanced.
I just
Oh god.
JoJo was something weird, and you just made it look uber gay.
I guess.
And then you didn't help your case when you came 2 days later. What was the next day that you did?
Link.
Effeminate Link.
Yeah, I did. No, it's not effeminate Link. It's just Link. He's already effeminate.
You did uber effeminate Link. That's
I
the
didn't.
whole purpose of.
I
yes,
did
he was
Climber
like-
Gear Link. Climber Gear Link is the most masculine Link. It's the Link. It's the costume that he wears when he climbs. There it is. I got my. Wait. Now that picture is a horrible photograph, but I got my.
The furries did not help.
No, they didn't help.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
so
it was a still image from a fucking vlog. So it makes it's just literally the worst picture anyone's ever taken of me.
I love it. So
I agree.
I don't think
And
I ever
everyone
told you
loved
about this because I don't remember when it all happened. But I got into a fight with a bunch of these like, I think they were probably Fandom Initiative people or prior to that. I don't remember. Like, Fandom Initiative is new, but I think they were probably fans of Dane and
I wouldn't even
actual
refer to them
Cupdom
as
and them.
Fandom Initiative. That
I just do
legitimizes
it-
them.
I just do it.
Yeah,
because it's
legitimate. Yeah,
so-
exactly. I was about to say the same thing. Yeah, I wouldn't even legitimize them by even
Okay.
giving
Not
them
even
that name.
really
Actual
a thing.
cuckdom and organized cuckers.
Yeah.
How about that?
What about
Does
it?
that
I got
work?
into a fight with them too, but yeah.
But I don't know if it was their fans or
I thought you were
someone-
friends with them.
No.
Mhm.
No,
Fucking hate those guys.
they follow you. Don't you guys follow?
No, they
each other
blocked
though?
me.
Oh, they blocked you.
You gotta watch out. Some of those furries will latch onto you and follow
Actual
the whole
fandom.
thing.
I went on actual fandom stream once, and I was like, hey, I was trying to be nice because I do a lot of bridging the gaps between like the left and the right, and I'm like, hey, buddy, I kind of get your points about gun control, whatever. Do you want to? You're misrepresenting some conservative points. I would love to come on and chat about it. He was like, "Oh, you're misrepresenting my points." And then I was like, "Well, okay, but do you want to come on? Do you want to have me on your show for a bit?" And he's like, "Send me an email." And I'm like, "Email? I'm on Twitter and I'm in your chat. Like, just invite me on. Like, why do I need to go out of my way?" And he just made a big deal. He didn't want to talk to me. He didn't want to get into a debate about gun control. Because he was saying all kinds of stupid shit. He knew
I
he was
respect
right.
nobody.
Did-
I respect nobody that blocks or replies.
I want to keep talking about this, but I want to finish the story. Then we can get
Oh,
back
go ahead.
into actual cuckdom and stuff. So I got into some Twitter spats with some of these weirdos. And I'm gonna just pull it up real quick because my banner on Twitter is that picture of you from Anime Matsuri. That's
Why?
because I love it.
Are you only
Your
I
just
love
banner?
now
the
warning of
passion.
this?
It is my
Why
banner.
is that your banner?
Because I love
Bro,
it.
I look like
'Cause he loves
I'm
you.
50 pounds heavier than what I really am.
Because
You look like
it's-
the worst Pokemon trainer ever, man.
I know,
Here's what
right?
happened. She said,
It's like
pose.
it's like a gayer version of Prison Mike.
Hilarious.
She told me to pose, and I didn't know there were furries behind me.
No bullshit.
Right.
Bullshit.
You did.
Bullshit.
This is a video for
We
this.
watched this video.
I'm
she
joking,
Told
I
to
knew
pose
about it.
because she's like taking. I love the video. By the way, I love the still. I love this picture because it's so.
Everyone
It
knows you were
feels
hating this. You just own up to it. You knew you were posing first. Everyone knows you hated it. It's okay.
Yeah, but Kristen
dude.
Nova forced me to do it. She was like, "Hey, stand in front of the furries."
Well,
we were on the Geeks and Gamers vlog, and I was like, "Oh,
well, to
fuck.
be
If I
fair-
say no, I'm gonna look like a bitch."
To be fair, if Krista asked me to do something stupid, I'd probably do it too.
Yeah,
so.
right?
Yeah,
Exactly.
He's a
Yeah,
freaking
Krista
sweetheart.
can get anybody to do some stupid shit. Like,
Well, that's what
seriously.
happened.
She's a sweetheart.
I've seen
You
her.
can't say no to her.
Yeah.
That could have been the village
Crying out
people,
loud.
and anyone
happened.
here would have done if Krista asked us to
So-
do it. It's okay.
Yeah. So I'm in this Twitter argument with these people, and they go to my profile and they take my banner, trim it down, and they think I'm you.
that's like when people think Flash is drunk 3PO.
Right.
They thought I was you, and they specifically said you shouldn't be around kids. I don't remember what we were arguing about. It was some trans stuff, and they said I don't think you should be around kids. And Cloud, you have not met Krista yet. Krista is like the sweetest, most kindest person out
super
there.
nice. Yeah.
She knew me from the comment section, and she ran up and hugged me. It was like I can't.
she's
you
actually
can't be
sweet.
mean to this thing. You
No.
can't be cruel. You have to be
She's a
nice.
sweetheart.
She's a
Nice with a
sweetheart.
little evil sometimes, though.
You know
So,
how
like,
fathers, you know how fathers can't say no to their little daughters.
Yeah.
Chris is not your daughter, but you get that same vibe. Like you just don't want to disappoint her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I like all the Geeks and Gamers girls. I think Krista's nice. I think X-Ray Girl's amazing. I met her. And then Minority Home, she's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, my nerd home gives good hugs, and she also molested the fuck out of me in Vegas.
Yeah.
The devil saw that. So
Yeah. When I went to go give her a hug, she's like, "Come here," and I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah,
I still
Adam
got
says it
molested.
like Adam says like yeah, she molested me. Oh, poor you.
I know, right?
I mean,
Yeah, molesting means it was unwanted.
Yeah.
Well, so me and Adam both know what her hugs are like. So you know.
I mean, I've got a hug from Steph. She's a sweet.
Yeah,
Steph's so
I got
super nice.
I got ganged up on. All right, I'm not gonna say what.
Well,
Exactly
you also
happened.
had hugs and
Yeah, you had all
Yeah,
of
that's-
them there, dude.
Were you guys all at Matsuri?
I was at
No,
Matsuri.
No, we were at
Adam
Vegas.
went.
Of Vegas.
Gay Adam.
I'm talking
Drunk
about
Adam.
when I was at Vegas last month.
Yeah, and I'm talking about when we had our second Arizona meetup too. So
Are you going to Matsuri? You should.
Yes.
I don't.
I
You guys should.
want to. I'm
We'll
looking
hang out,
at-
we'll get drinks.
I definitely have to do Orlando. That is my big thing. I'm definitely doing Orlando. I have
Can't
to
do
decide
Or-
between Matsuri or Dallas next month.
Mhm.
Give me one moment, guys. I like this conversation. Raster,
Oh, go ahead.
you gotta head out, buddy.
Yeah, I gotta head out.
Okay.
Got
You
an
have a
early
morning
morning.
night, bud.
Bye-bye.
As
All right.
diabolical
Raster,
and
you're a
evil
bitch.
as you are, I love you.
You're a bitch.
I'll tolerate you. I'll just tolerate you.
I know you do.
Anyway, thanks for having me on.
Yeah.
Nice to talk to you, Lofty. I would have more to say to you, whatever, but it's actually I'm kind of tired. It was a hectic day, so I'm running low on ammunition.
All right.
So-
Well, we'll hang out again. I'm sure.
Yeah, well,
Ain't not
maybe
big,
I'll have my own
girl.
channel soon.
Yeah, man.
All right, well,
Raster,
I'll talk to y'all later.
Real quick,
What?
Raster,
Talk to you later.
make your goddamn channel. We've been asking you to make your channel for weeks now, months
Mhm.
now.
Any
fucking
time,
fucking
sweetheart.
Yeah, I work for a
I
living.
think it was the first week I came here that they started picking on you. About
It is hard
No,
to make
it was-
a channel, man. It's
wasn't?
so. It's
Dude,
It's
frustrating.
well,
whole 10-minute
if you work
process
full time,
is
yeah,
such
it
a
is.
bitch.
well, I don't. Okay, all right. Put this in perspective or whatever. It's one thing to work a completely different job and then coming in and doing this, but I actually do video editing, animation, and design full time. And once you're done, you're kind of like, I don't want to touch an Adobe Suite for the rest of my life after I'm done. So,
Yeah.
But anyway, I gotta head out. I'll talk to y'all later.
See you later,
See
brother.
you tomorrow, buddy.
That bitch.
And real quick, Cell Shade, thank God you weren't here for my earlier rant on Canadians. They, they are planning, I think, a Canadian meetup
Yeah, they
for
are.
them. I
But
believe so.
hopefully
I don't-
everybody can get out once they get in. So
Yeah.
yeah.
But Anime Matsuri was so fun. I can't wait for this one. I still need to get my plane tickets though, but I have everything else set up. I didn't get the special access pass this time though. I kind of figured
think
because I'm a
next year,
YouTuber, I
not
could.
this year, I can probably get to there and Sin will go with me. So
Well, next year my plan is to do Vegas and Orlando.
Bro, I
Because it
never
became-
get special access. It's not worth it.
Well, I got it last year and it was kind of worth it, but at the same time it wasn't. And hey, Horny Alf, how are you, buddy?
What's up, guys?
what's up, brother?
What's up,
Hey,
Horny?
buddy.
Hold on, let me
It was-
switch mics real quick.
No, you sound perfect. Right
You sound good.
Oh,
Yeah.
You sound beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, it depends. What do you do with it?
You get in early, and on some of the panels, it was worth getting in early, especially when it came to like Vic Mignogna and honestly, like the Ricada, like the YouTuber panel that was Ricada, Adam. I just heard myself. Maybe that was just my imagination.
It was a
I heard
snap.
it.
Like Geek Nerdrotic, Ricada, and all of them. Being able to get in early was helpful. And then
I just
Friday
get in
Night
for
Tags
free.
one.
That's what happens. That's what happens.
Well, that's because you suck like Flash's cock or
I
something.
do.
Like
I
that.
suck
I don't
everybody's
know.
dick. All of them. No, I don't.
yeah,
But
I'm trying to go to the Dallas meetup. I already reserved my spot, so
You get
nice.
You'll have
Okay,
fun.
is anyone else going to the Dallas one, or is everyone just only going to Anime Matsuri?
I
think
just said that.
When is
Alf
Dallas?
is going
The
to
office.
Dallas.
Dallas
Dallas
is,
is
uh,
Fan Expo.
It's
There's
June-
Dallas
June
meetup
8th.
that's happening in less than a month, and this Anime Matsuri. I know they're both in
I'll
Dallas.
tell you
right?
why. I'll tell you why Matsuri is better. The only thing you need to consider is the fact that Matsuri is like 4 days long, and all these meetups are like a day, like a
Right.
day and a half.
Yeah.
That's I don't go to the meetups because it's not for me. I live on the East Coast, so it's not worth for me to travel for a day.
Yeah,
But
that's
the
the difference for Dallas. Dallas for me is only a 5-hour drive, so I'm gonna head out there
There
and
you
do the
go.
Dallas meetup.
yeah, I would go. I would go if I was down there. I'm just
And
saying
Matsuri's
Matsuri is
also
like
in
4 or
Dallas,
5
right?
days long, guys. It's wild.
No, Matsuri's in
It
Houston, which is also a 5-hour drive for me.
Yeah.
Matsuri is really cool. Like I'm going to go to Vegas and Orlando next year because, well, now that I'm a YouTuber, some of my connections and stuff, I can have fun for like a week. I
Out
can
of
have solid fun.
Out of curiosity, because I reserved my spot for the Dallas meetup, is anyone going to Dallas? It's June 8th.
Nope.
I'm done with meetups this year. Next year I'll have some, but
Yeah, next year I get to go.
That's what I was saying. Like, I would like to do both, but it sounds like everyone's going to Matsuri. Not many people are going to Dallas. So
I'd rather go to Dallas. I mean, Matsuri's not really my kind of thing.
Well, so this is what a lot of people end up saying. Like, well, I don't like anime. Why should I go to Anime Matsuri?
well, that's my
Anime
argument. I don't watch any anime.
So Anime Matsuri, it's called Anime Matsuri, but in reality, it's just a celebration of Japanese culture. And what they did last year was they started integrating YouTubers. Like it became a thing that, hey, there's a market here. Let's start integrating like these.
Look,
I
Anime
don't wanna-
Matsuri, any anime convention is not an anime exclusive. None of them are.
It looks like a Comic Con.
Yeah, it's
It
Comic
kind of is a Comic Con, just more Japanese focused.
What is the cost to get into Anime Matsuri?
Right now,
like-
it's
it's
probably
like
expensive.
Well, the 3-day pass is probably like less than $200.
100. Yeah, it's less
Yeah,
than $200
see,
right now.
I'm
for the
not going to
baseline.
pay for that. So for me, it's just
Well, they
I'm just
also
going
have-
for the meetup. Yeah, with the short distance, the meetup is really
they
all
also
I'm
have-
going for.
They also have day passes, so But here, let me look it up real quick.
Yeah, I just like having a little vacation. You know.
It is super nice. Buy badges.
Yeah, Alf, which side of the hole did you reserve?
What are you talking about? Which side of what hole?
Read the
Dermy's
comment.
hole?
Read the comment.
Wait, real quick.
Wait, go back to the comment. I want to see what hole.
Here,
Dermy's
let's
hole?
do this. Is this one?
Oh, the left side.
For the love of God, you're a slower read than fucking Gary.
I am a slow reader.
So, Clinton, everybody now who's drinking.
Shot.
Hold on, let me go grab something to drink.
But
I'm drinking I'm vodka. I'm
Vodka?
Do you say you're drinking whiskey vodka?
Whiskey vodka?
No, I always drink whiskey, except tonight I don't have ran out, so I have vodka.
Whiskey vodka sounds terrible. I will never drink whiskey vodka. But
No way.
cheers.
Two alcohols that should not go together.
Are you going to read Clinton House's comment, or are you just going to drink?
Enough. Everyone drink the nectar of the gods and let the social lubricant flow.
Thank you, Mr. Clinton House. Cheers to you, buddy.
Cheers.
Cheers, brother.
As Lofty drinks
Cheers,
his whiskey
Clinton.
vodka.
Whiskey vodka. I kind of want to get that. Oh, what was it? What was it that? I just had the name that Nick Ricada was starting to pimp out the
whiskey?
green stuff. No, that evergreen.
The stuff that used to be like hallucinogenic stuff.
No, it's vegetables and fruits and stuff.
I don't know.
Oh God, is that an
Absinthe.
alcohol? Yeah,
So-
absinthe. That's why. That's why.
So what it is it's something that you can get your daily dose of vegetables and fruits and stuff, or a meal dose or something like that, just through this package.
Oh, so it's gay.
Kind of, but he said he started drinking the lemon lime because they have like fruity flavors and stuff. And he drank the lemon lime with vodka, and it tastes really good. I'm kind of tempted to
That
try it.
sounds gay. All I drink every day is blood. I just drink blood straight up.
Oh, I believe
Well,
that. Yep.
that's
The
why you
blood
have
of
Hep
the
C.
blood of preborn children.
Yeah, I just drink it, slurp it down.
Yep.
A 4-day pass right now for Anime Matsuri is $95 plus
Yeah, it's cheap.
$2.40 fee. Like I just got a 4-day pass because the super pass, yeah, they're super nice. You get these VIP access, but
You get well, it depends on what hotel you stay at, but you get pool access, you got to pay for your meals and shit, but
Well, it sounds like the pass is
hang-
cheap, but the hotel sounds expensive
the
as
hotel,
shit.
that's
so
why
they
you
have
room
deals,
with people, guys.
or your
That's why
meat
you
is
all come
bougie.
together and you say, "Hey, let's get a room together. Let's split it. $100 total.
Room together and
$90
come
for
together.
fun."
That's what I
90
used to do for Comic Con all the time.
Yeah.
And what
You
like
come together.
how Anime Matsuri is like they pimp out Anime Matsuri. It's very profitable for Houston. It's very cool. The hotels get it, all sorts of stuff. It's in their like one of their big convention centers. It's a nice area. It's air conditioned. There's this place that sells $25 for a metal cup, but once you pay that money for that metal cup, you get free refills that day. Then the next day you come back with $7, you get more free refills. It's a wonderful deal. I love it. I can't wait. I can't wait to look at Nick Ricada, tell him face to face, because I haven't super chatted him this yet, that you're one of the guys that pushed me to make my channel. I'm monetized. Thank you.
Did old Adam fall asleep?
Sort of.
Okay, so you've been quiet.
Well, I mean, we're having a nice conversation here, and I do have something I want to bring up, but I kind of brought it up before.
Yeah, we know it's your dick. You've
But-
done it before.
He always brings his dick up.
Yeah.
It always comes down to dicks.
Yeah.
We do
Oh,
have more memes.
He was complaining about all the tits I had on the stream tonight, so you know.
He's so heterosexual.
Gotta make up for it.
Yeah,
Oh
he's
my
gonna make up for
God.
all the woman parts he saw tonight. So
Hey, Cloud, I just saw your message, by the way. If you're still in chat, you can come on. I
yeah,
don't have a problem. I'll send it to you. Just because
I don't like Cloud. Cancel him. Cancel him.
Nah, Cloud. Cloud is lovely.
Cloud's a good
Cloud's a good
dude.
dude.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Cloud's. I know you are. Cloud's a fucking awesome dude.
I think it's like
Bug.
I think it's the only. Go ahead.
Cancel Bug.
I love. Well, you know that sick intro that I had, not the me the me shaving part, but the actual intro with all the panelists. That was Bug.
Bug's
$20. Bug's fucking awesome. Anyways, we do have some more memes, and then we'll get into another topic because we do. I mean, Breath of the Wild.
I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
No,
You can
that's
tell
wrong
I just
button.
ran out of
Anyways.
shit tonight, didn't you, Dermy? I was just like, I don't know what the fuck to do tonight.
Here we go. I'm gone.
Dude, what the fuck is
This is not
this
right.
This is Dermy's workout.
Maximize.
Oh,
Wait, where's my finger
You
going?
learn. There you go.
Is he gonna sniff it? Bro.
What
Is
the
that Boogie?
fuck are we looking? What?
Is that
Oh.
He flips the cookie into his mouth. It's great.
Dude,
my God.
I had a
Put it in
friend.
his belly button.
I had a friend when I was in high school that used to hide sandwiches underneath his folds, and then in the middle of class would take a sandwich out and eat them. Yeah, I'm not kidding. It was
Belly
messed
buttons
up.
are the grossest thing ever.
Keep it nice and warm.
We also have this from Ironsides. Contemplate.
How many people does it take to lick a lollipop? And like,
How many people does it take to lick multiple assholes?
How many people
Good
does it take to
question.
complete the circle? Oh, dude, Lord.
I want to wait till Lofty gets back for this next topic. Until then, I want to show you guys why.
That's creeping me out. That's not Lofty blinking right there. That's just Avatar. That's just like an AI. That's AI moving right now.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
It's
I
studying
kind of find
us.
it cool.
That's creepy. No, that's creepy.
I
It's alive.
really.
It's alive. He's not even there. It's fucking moving.
Wait, who let Cloud on? Like I sent him the link, but who brought him on?
I did.
I'm so fucking.
I fucking have control, you mother. What? Who else
It's
do you think it was? I'm your
two
fucking
people
co-producer
to
in this
control
motherfucker.
things.
At least someone has
Who the
control.
fuck else
Yeah.
do you think has access to do this?
Yeah,
Someone's got to control it when you get drunk.
yeah,
Just
When
like
he's-
when he drunk.
yeah. When he has his,
Unfortunately, they get
thumb
drunk
up
at the same
his
time.
face.
Thank God for Ryan last Saturday. I was so
my
completely
God.
blackout drunk. I
You
cannot
were
believe-
hammered.
Dude,
You
all you
remember,
could do is
Gone.
put your thumb up, Adam. Like you're
Again,
like,
guys.
Adam? Do you even remember?
No,
Okay.
no, I was saying earlier, I only finally watched the end of that episode yesterday, and I could not believe what I was watching because I didn't remember any of that. I was gone.
Dermy, go ahead.
Real quick, guys. For every $20, I take a shot, and then for every 5 members, I take a shot. So that means you guys can drop member gifts or whatever. I'll take a shot. Or if you tell me to do something else in the chat, I'll probably do it.
You heard
But
that?
we're
5
trying
members
to pimp
will
this
shoot him.
shit out.
Do not tell him to
Yeah.
shove dildos up his ass because he probably will.
oh, dude, he would.
Who says I don't have one up right now?
Yeah, see,
For $20, he'll pull the dildo out of his ass.
and you'll hear the pop sound when he pulls it out.
It's
too.
one of those. It's one of those dildos.
Yeah, what's
You
the
mind?
answer?
Do you mind?
I would like for you to answer the question.
Okay, it's very simple to answer.
That's why I asked it.
It's very simple to. You're a nasty person. I'll tell you what.
You're a nasty person. I watched
I
that
love-
live, and it was incredible.
I know,
That's
right?
great.
It was amazing.
And you know what? Legatus is right. I do have access to my Discord back there. I'm going to change it up. I'm just going to make it purely members. You know, if you're a member, you get access to everything. $5 a month, not a big deal. I'm going to do watch alongs and to get access to because I'm going to do 2 member streams a month. One's going to be a gaming stream where I'll throw on I can't remember what the game was. Now I'm
Jet.
thinking of.
Among Us is a good game to play with members.
That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, I know.
I was trying to call it Left Behind or something like that, but I knew that wasn't what it was. Among Us with my members, and we'll do panel shows and stuff like that as well.
Once I get enough members, I'm going to start doing trivia nights.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah. And so I'm going to have people on my panel, members, and I'm going to do like random trivia stuff, gaming or anime or whatever, movies. And the panels get to participate, you know, the members get to participate, and it's going to, I have crazy game ideas, guys. You know, I invented games.
What is Duck Game?
Oh.
What?
Shut
What is Duck Game?
Feeding
ducks.
I think that's the one. I think that's the one where you're like little ducks and you jump around the screen using weapons and shooting each other.
You know
and
what?
shit.
You know what? We'll do that. We'll play Fortnite.
Sounds
We'll do
satanic.
something. I want to do well. Okay, Matt Walsh. I want to do something. I'm trying to give you guys as much value as I possibly can. So what they would, my member streams would also be after the meme stream every Saturday. Trying to give you guys as much value as I can with as much time as I can. Now, salute.
Salute to you, Ironside.
Shot.
Thank you, Ironside. Appreciate it, brother.
Hold on, let me get one.
Everybody.
Do you guys know how to say cheers in Japanese?
No.
It's
no.
Kampai.
Kanpai.
Kampai.
Is it Kampai?
Yes.
Okay. Kampai.
Celebration. Yeah. Cheers.
Jeremy,
Celebration.
eat kampai.
Oh, I always do.
Kampai.
xCloud. What's up, buddy? What's your profile?
Since I didn't want to use an actual photo of Cloud, I made it with AI.
It actually looks really cool.
I tried
wait,
to make it be like Cloud is a Pokemon trainer, but this is what it gave me.
Are you a bit? Are you a big Final Fantasy VII fan?
Yeah.
Same.
Well, who isn't?
That's
Fantasy
why
is
I'm
fucking
Cloud
badass.
because
Are you
originally I was Naruto, but people kept giving me shit. Oh, what are you gay for Naruto?
Hey,
Gara?"
listen. I work with a guy. Speaking of Target, I worked with a guy at Target. Okay, back in the day when I was in my early 20s, this guy I work with, no joke. He had a kid out of wedlock, which is fine. But anyway, he had a kid. He named his kid Cloud. I'm dead fucking serious. Cloud.
I knew someone back from my old anime convention friends. This woman, she named her son Sephiroth.
No. That's the worst thing I've ever heard.
No.
Poor kid has got to learn how to spell that name too. Ugh.
Is it bad that I kind of would have named my kid like Sephiroth or something? I like Sephiroth.
That's a horrible
I
name.
really
for a
like
kid.
You're gonna get that kid picked on for life.
You know,
You can call him Seth.
no.
Short.
Yikes!
I can call him Seth.
That is the
But in reality, his
autistic
name's
as
Sephiroth.
fuck.
Well, like
I like-
so. Okay, here's a bit of insight. My dogs. One's named Max. One is named Atticus. Max is actually short for Maximilian Pegasus, one of my favorite characters from Yu-Gi-Oh! And my other favorite character is Atticus Rose from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, and that's what my other dog's named.
Yeah, but
I would 100% name my kids after
that's
anime
animal.
characters.
No, that's an animal, though.
I don't
named
really
my-
care. I would do that to my kids as well. I want to name one of my kids Damien after
That could be anything. Damien from fucking Targaryen.
One of my kids was named Damien.
Yeah, but
Wait, you have
look,
Devil, you have kids?
And then he had a
No.
Oh my
God,
god!
right over your head, dude.
You did not just.
Damn.
I'm half
just went-
asleep and I still got that one.
Dude, he just went right
I'm
over
not-
his head on that one.
so Cloud, what are your thoughts on the remake?
Well, funny you say that because I just finally beat it, and I don't know. I mean, like I was really wanting, essentially just what the original story was, but with updated graphics and controls. But I don't know because I'm not worried that Square is gonna make it for a modern audience.
Well, they already.
What, you're
have.
actually worried about that?
Yes.
Wait. I just want to know if you liked what they did, though. because I did.
What
Here's
they
the deal.
The gameplay.
Everyone's
really.
like, I just want a 1-to-1 adaptation of the original game with better graphics. Okay, yeah, it's fine. However, what they did was they allowed longtime fans of the game to have revolutionary an experience that is brand new to them, and not like, oh, I've seen this before. I know exactly what's going to happen again, and it's amazing, dude. What they did was incredible. And
Lofty, I 100%
I loved it.
get
I
what
think
you're saying.
Yeah,
because I know your argument. I think though people like the original. You could have done.
I love the original.
That...
It still exists.
I know, but
like
I think
they're gonna
what
screw up Knights of the Old Republic remake.
But
too.
they didn't screw up Final Fantasy.
I'm not gonna say they screwed up Final Fantasy VII remake. I think what more people like myself, I still haven't played it. I think what it mainly is hey, we wanted the Final Fantasy VII remake. We didn't want to buy multiple parts.
Yeah.
Just given us.
Wait a minute. That's dumb though.
No. Okay, I'm awake for this now. Okay, I'm awake for this now. All right.
Oh yeah.
I still haven't played it.
He woke up.
All right, Derby. If you haven't played it, then you need to shut the fuck up. If you haven't played it, you need to
trying
shut
to
the fuck
understand.
up.
And how I see it
50 hours long, dude.
I spent
It's
longer than that.
50 hours.
Yeah.
I spent longer than
Wait,
that.
It's a full
I
game.
went through the whole game too. So
It's a full
No.
game. Look, if you're saying you want, look, what they did with Midgar is they extended a 3-hour game, a 3-hour portion of the original game into 30 hours. And it's like, to me, it made the whole Midgar part better. I don't know. The original is fine, but this game has Midgar expanded. It has Avalanche developed way more. All the characters are developed more. The characters are way better in the remake than they are in the original. It's like, if you don't want to pay
Nightly
for
Goddess.
like what? Oh, wait, if you don't want to pay for like multiple games in the same franchise, why are you buying Uncharted games multiple? Why are you buying Resident Evil? Why? Like, it's the dumbest argument. It's so stupid. Like, why is there any sequel ever if you don't want to pay for multiple? Like, you know what I mean? I'm sorry.
Well, I
That's
think-
that argument.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying, but at the same time, Final Fantasy VII pre-remake was one big game.
Yeah,
and this
but
is just me
way
trying
bigger.
to understand, and because I don't.
Jeremy,
Look,
you can't understand it till you play it. It's
The-
a whole.
I'm
I
really
love-
curious. I'm really curious to hear what Adam has to say.
Yeah,
here.
go ahead, Adam.
go ahead.
Okay,
Adam.
listen. All right, listen. I held off.
Oh my God! Who the hell cares?
Was not me. Swear to God, it was not me.
I am
Wait, who
gonna
did
get
that?
you back for that one.
It was not me.
I've been sleeping for the entire event. You know, things.
I
I'm not
was
doing
waiting
that. Now, fuck all you. No, listen. All right, listen. I waited a year to play it, not because I was afraid, but because I only wanted to pay $10 for it, and I had no reason to play it up until then. Now I got it for a steal 2 years ago, and I waited to play it. First of all, you have to look at it from all the perspectives. One, the graphical upgrade is amazing.
It's amazing.
It is.
And yes, it's not a JRPG style like the original one, but once you understand the mechanics and realize that all your original characters from the game, all the crew, they are all way more uniquely developed, and the way the combat system fits together, you don't have to even play as all of them. It's just momentary switching to Barret to knock something down, or they made Tifa even more powerful than the last time. And the whole concept of swapping you don't think it's going to make sense. When you're in it, it makes sense, especially when you acclimate to the high octane combat. That first boss fight will kick your ass the first time you're in there, but by the time you get to the end of it, and I'm not going to spoil it because you haven't played it, I'm going to be nice about it. By the time you get to the end of it, you are just holding on for dear life, but you see it. You see the moves, you can understand it. You have the game caps out at 50. And you'll be, if you're doing all this stuff, you'll be leveled up 3/4 of the way through before you get to the end.
Yeah.
But
Now,
like Lofty said, though, it expands on basically Act 1 of the game. It expands on it, and it manages to drill down on stuff you didn't think you needed drilling down on, because
The
it's
only
telling
thing I
the
need
story.
to know about Jessie is that she sucks cock. That's all I needed to know.
Damn, I guess I do have to
Holy
play this
shit.
game.
Well then.
Granted, I got the second cock.
Sold.
And I'll be honest here. I got the Jesse Sex cock really well because of Team 4 Star's Machinabridge version of it. They specifically made Jesse have like some sort of dental issue, so she talks like this all the time. And one of the other guys was like, she always sounds like she has a massive cock in her mouth.
That's disturbing.
No, I didn't.
I love it.
What
I
I'm
love
saying is, though,
Team 4 Star.
you go into it and you realize, though, they're adding to the lore of the world. You're getting a lot more of the background of everything that happened before the game, the war with everything. It's great. Go ahead, Lon.
You're right, and I'll give a hot take because everybody wants a lofty hot take. I think remake is better than the first part of the original, and I'm an original stan. It's in my top 10 favorite games of all time, and the remake does a better job of fleshing out everything.
I'm on the back foot here, and I'm trying to understand these arguments. But as a guy who loves Final Fantasy VII, even though I haven't been able to get the fucking Swords of the Round because I could never
Knights of the
Round. Fake.
You know what I was trying to say. I'm fucking drunk. Shut the fuck up. Even though I can't get
drunk
fucking round, I haven't been able to kill Scarlet Armor or Ruby Armor or Emerald Armor.
There's a do you know the trick?
I still have not figured out how to do. I just recently thought of how to link the.
It's just to beat Emerald,
because
it's copy, and you chain it, and you win. It takes less than a minute.
Real quick, I'm very stubborn, and how I play these games, I want to summon and do as much damage as possible. I don't want to do. I want to muscle my way through.
I played this game before you were even fucking born.
Yeah, bitch.
I'm gonna play again. I'm gonna play it on stream eventually. Like,
you are a baby.
Game.
You know what you should play on stream, Dermy?
You haven't even gotten the gold chocobo.
Gold chocobo, yeah, gold chocobo. Look, Jeremy, you know you should play Final Fantasy 16. Comes out next month.
I don't have a PS5.
Oh,
there's a bundle for it, Derby. There's a FF16 bundle coming out. You said you wanted a bundle.
I'm not buying a PS5 until after Anime Matsuri.
You just said you said a month ago you wanted a bundle. That's what you're waiting for.
I know.
Bundle.
I want a bundle is one of them, but also at the same time, I'm waiting till.
Yeah, I got my copy reserved. Steelbox from Best
Buy.
And
real quick,
be insane.
For the first time, 2 Ball Busters. The newest member of the Legion of Memers, one of the coolest guys out there that I've been seeing do some really fucking good work. Extra Zero. How are you doing, buddy?
What is up? You are gay.
Right off the bat. Right off the bat.
You can see my my Power Ranger shit because my green screen is fucked up, but who cares? Yeah, so I was like listening to this. It's like the Final Fantasy VII remake is an interesting one because it's not really a remake. It's more of a soft reboot if you really think about it. Because there's stuff that happens in it.
It's not a remake. They called it remake to be ironic, and the word remake is there's multiple definitions to the word remake, and that's the second definition is what they were using, and everyone's like, oh, it's not actually a remake. 0 out of 10. It's like, no, the word remake means to remake something, and it has an esoteric kind of philosophical definition. It's hard to describe.
I'm too drunk for all these big words.
It's very meta.
Even if you were drunk, you still wouldn't handle the big words.
No, I would fucking understand it. I just
And let's be honest, the drunker you are, the easier for you to handle big things. You're much more.
Dare you call me esoteric, you bastard?
I'm just saying, it's what they did was awesome because original fans now have something interesting to look forward to, as opposed to saying, "Oh yeah, I've done this before, done that before." It's like I'm excited.
I think Capcom does it better with their remakes.
Well, Capcom is amazing, but that's kind of a bad.
Yeah, but I mean, it's you can't really put them in a shoebox like, oh, Capcom's amazing.
Capcom's the greatest studio alive currently. It's kind of a bad. You can't compare them.
I mean, you can't. I mean, I can see where people are with certain things. Like, I like remakes that keep because it seems like, and I don't know. I think we're past the point of spoilers with Final Fantasy VII, but it seems like they're going to mess with time.
Yeah. They messed with time a lot on
Yeah,
it.
but
I think Final Fantasy VII Remake is basically going to be like what the Mortal Kombat. I hate calling that Mortal Kombat 9 because it's not fucking Mortal Kombat 9. It's the real Mortal Kombat 8. But Ed Boon was dumb and decided that, I guess Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe is Mortal Kombat 8. I won't get into that. But I think that kind of how in that 2011 Mortal Kombat where Raiden's amulet breaks after the events of Armageddon. And he sends a message back in time. That's what those spirits are, and they're going to probably prevent Aerith from dying, but probably Tifa will.
I think they're still going to kill Aerith.
How exciting is that?
I think Aerith's still going to die. She's still going to die.
I think they're going to let you decide.
The fact that we don't know is hype. Like, as a fan of the original game, like, to me, that the fact that I'm extending my excitement and like the fact that I don't know what's going to happen is bringing me closer into the like immersion of the fucking franchise.
Now, Lofty, what did you play? Twin Snakes.
Twin Snakes.
So that was the Metal Gear Solid remake.
PSP?
No, it's for
Oh,
GameCube.
sorry. Yes, I played Twin Snakes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, I mean, that was, I think, what a lot of people wanted, as far as a modern remake. So I understand both of you guys, right? So I understand wanting something different because I actually like the Resident Evil 3 remake a lot.
I love the Resident Evil 4 remake.
The 4 remake was great because it brought horror back into it. Horror was like Resident Evil 4. I loved it to death, but it was so campy. And Resident Evil 4, the remake, brings the horror element back.
It is so awesome. I love Resident Evil 4.
It doesn't fuck with the story at all.
No, it doesn't. It extends it and makes it better. So
And see that's the one thing I'm worried about is that with the Final Fantasy VII remake is if they decide to just start fucking with the story and be like, well, we're gonna go in this other direction.
No, I don't think they're fucking with the story. I think they're trying to, in some way, also line it up with Advent Children. They've taken inspiration from what they do with Advent Children, and they kind of want to line things up a little different because Advent Children, while at the time was a great capper to the whole thing, certain things didn't line up.
Yeah,
and
I still need to watch Advent Children.
Oh my God, Dermy!
I know some of the
You're
story.
having this conversation. You
How
haven't even
many
beaten the real game. You haven't seen Advent Children. Leave your own stream. Adam, take over. Dermy, you're gone. You're fired.
You act like Adam's played this.
I don't
No,
think
he
you
can
want to
monitor-
hear
he can
about
monitor.
any of these that I haven't watched or played.
He can just monitor. He's just gonna God damn it, Dermy.
I have the Final Fantasy VII strategy guide from 1997.
I had that
and
thing.
it's
It fell apart.
destroyed, but I still have it. It's the pages are falling off.
Yeah.
Do you want? You want to kick him out? Do you know which Final Fantasy I played more than any of the others? Number 1. I played the entire number 1 Final Fantasy number 1 when I was a kid when it first came out. That's the only one I played all.
All I mean is you're going to sit there and you're going to let it happen. Dermy is going to try and force his way into this, and he hasn't even finished the original game.
I've played the original game.
No.
I finished the story.
Oh.
You know what happened to me? I was fighting Sephiroth
I'm
at the end of the
drunk.
original, and my game
Speaking of drunk,
crashed, and it had a bug, and I couldn't fucking beat the game on my PS1.
shit.
On my PS1.
I'll tell you what
I
is
was like
good.
12 years old. I was so fucking pissed.
Nobody's talking about it, but it's good. Was the Crisis Core remake was very
Crisis Core is
good.
decent.
Or I guess it was a remaster.
All right, I gotta ask for Final Fantasy players, what is the Final Fantasy games you've played the most?
4.
7, 8, 9, and the one with Terra in it.
Mine is 10 and 8.
Yeah, 7 and 10.
I did play.
Oh, and
10,
I played the shit out of 10. 10 and
Yeah,
10.
10 is great.
Say
7 and
10 is
8 for
great.
me because I didn't really like 9.
7, 8.
9.
They're all great. They're all great.
Too whimsical in the end.
And I really didn't like 10. I really
Oh, 10 is so good.
Like 10.
They're all
I
great.
like 10
I
and
love
10 too.
10.
They're just fun.
13.
My problem
13?
with 10.
13 was press X.
It
to
didn't
win.
have enough dick. That's the reason why he didn't like 10.
Love-hate relationship with 13.
I even liked 15. I thought 15 was decent.
As
15
embarrassing as it
15 was
is.
so
15 was-
disappointing. I
15 was
disappointed by
okay.
any of it.
I
You know
just
which
think
one is my favorite variant of
Yeah.
Final Fantasy is South Park: The Stick of Truth.
Okay.
Dude, yeah.
I love
Good
that
game.
game.
I've been able to
I'm
beat
with
it in
you.
a
That
day.
was fun.
But
That one I have played.
I will
I
say
have that
multiple times
100%ed.
the Fractured But Whole game has the best boss battle of any video game ever.
It's
Which
okay.
one?
The game. The
Jared
game.
from Subway.
The gameplay of Fractured Butthole is better, but the story from Stick of Truth
Oh, yeah,
is
I
far
agree.
superior.
Yeah.
The
Oh, I agree.
storyline of the Fractured Butthole sucks. It's terrible.
Oh,
The
so-
gameplay is
Oh yeah, fucking sucks.
They were
My
both
favorite
great.
part of Stick of Truth is when
Sorry
you
to
go to
distract
Canada.
from the Final Fantasy conversation, but
No.
I love the Stick Art games.
They are wonderful games, but I didn't like 10 because it felt like every 5 minutes cutscene. God, fucking damn.
But that was
it
that
the-
era.
it was revolutionary. That was the first time a Final Fantasy game fully voice acted.
Yeah.
Well, and
Yeah,
it's,
I like-
it's more so at the beginning of the game, like when they're
And
setting up
Riku
the
is
build.
hot as fuck. Let's go.
I just
Let's
could
go.
not. I got to one of the icy areas. I just beat. I was nowhere near done with the game, and I just could not get over every 5 minutes cutscene. Every 5 minutes cutscene. I just
I
want
like
to play
12.
the goddamn fucking
Well,
game.
don't play the new
Blitz-
Zelda then, Dermy.
Blitzball greatest
Well,
mini
Zelda
game ever.
Zelda, at
Blitzball.
least Tears of the Kingdom. After you get through that initial area,
Yeah,
in the
that-
beginning, it's obnoxious.
Yeah, it is.
Link, look over here.
Dude, there's Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is fucking incredible.
Yeah,
I'm like,
it is.
I
It's good.
still.
It's
I'm
amazing.
debating getting it because I'll either get it to stream it, or I'll
Dude,
get
I'm
it and
playing it
play
8 hours off stream. It's so addicting.
But
If you stream it, just build shit. I mean, that's gonna be
where I'm at is either
Build
I
dick
buy it to
people.
stream it
build,
and play it in
build a
6
back
months,
taco. Do a
or-
stream where you build a back taco.
Yeah,
in
you can
Tears-
build a back taco in there, dude.
I might.
What
I
is
might
this
think
build
about it.
feature everyone's talking about?
I still have not I've not watched any gameplay because I'm debating getting the game.
I know. I just watched
Which
a
game are we
bit of
talking about?
FNT and they're joking about
Tears
everyone
of the
building
Kingdom.
dicks in there.
Oh,
I have no
okay.
idea what you're
I
talking
saw somebody build a Lofty. I don't know if you saw this. I saw somebody build a modified Gundam in Zelda.
I saw that.
You saw that?
you
Wasn't that
building
awesome?
shit?
Somebody made a Gundam in there.
Apparently, you can build stuff and it moves, and you can make it do things.
In the new
Like
game, there's
Minecraft?
technology. There's
Yeah,
technology
well-
called Zonai, and there's like 30 Zonai devices, and then you can link them together. There's flamethrowers. There's hoverboards. You can build like kind of like Minecraft. Not really.
Yeah.
It's more like Legos.
And
No, it's more
making-
like Bionicle.
Oh
I
wait,
mean,
like okay, so like in Breath of the Wild, you're like you have all these parts, like these old parts that you collect and everything. Are you taking all these parts and you're building and shit out of it?
Yes.
it's
Okay.
new.
Yeah.
It's called
And you can do it with
Zonai.
weapons. Like you can take a minecart and attach it to your shield and make a skateboard.
Yeah, you could take yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you can take a
Mhm, you can.
rocket, attach it to your shield, and you can go up and really high in the air.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's a whole
It's
lot better
literally
than
the
just
most-
turn into gross fucking meals that just give you half a heart.
Yeah, it's way better than Breath of the Wild.
In
I-
every 4 things, you can get a heart, stamina, or
Breath
what
of the
was
Wild
other one?
was Breath of the Wild is great, a great
Yeah.
game. I don't think it's my favorite Zelda. However, I think Tears is my favorite Zelda. It's so much better than Breath of the Wild in every way. Wind Waker is my favorite Zelda. That's not Tears.
I'm one of those weird guys that I never got into Zelda. I played Breath of the Wild. I
Kick 'em.
liked it, but it's never been like one of the things. Okay,
Kick
it's a
'em
Zelda.
now.
Wait, you never played Ocarina of Time?
No.
Oh man.
Well, I
Wait,
started
wait.
playing it. I've
Jeremy.
started playing it through
Jeremy, what was your childhood gaming like?
Pokemon.
What, do you never
Like-
play Link to the Past either?
Expand on that.
Yeah,
what-
Link to the
So
Past
I-
was my first game that I spent an
Oh, really?
extended
I grew
amount
up-
of time on.
I grew up. I'm 26. Okay, I'm the kid here. Yet I'm leading the stream. Don't know why.
Big baby.
I grew
Wait, are
up.
we all in our 30s except Jeremy?
I'm 41.
Yeah, I'm 38.
I'm 42.
And
Am I
at-
the oldest one here?
No.
Nope, I am.
This dude is
Oh, that's
older
right.
than time itself. So that's why we call him Old Adam.
Yeah, I'm 33, but
But I grew up.
So yeah, go ahead.
My first console was a Game Boy because I didn't come from a whole lot. We could only get what we could get. And when I got a game, it was like every 6 months to maybe a
games?
year. So I
For the Game
had
Boy?
handheld for a lot of time. I had a GameCube, but like my GameCube games were Lego, kid stuff, what have you.
Wait,
Then when
so
I finally
Game
got a
Boy,
360
you had Pokemon what? Red, Gold?
I played every Pokemon game first game that I played was Yellow. Then I went to Crystal. Then I think the first like full-on game that I played was Ruby, Emerald, and Sapphire.
Yep. I played
Yeah,
all.
Jeremy, did you have a Game Boy Color or?
I had the Game Boy Advanced.
Okay,
Then I got the SP. Then I've just been Game Boying ever since. Like I
One
still
second.
love Game Boy.
Bring up Iron Oxide saying FF10-2-1. Bring that back up. Yeah, I beat FF10-2 5 times in 1 week when I got it because I wanted that perfect ending.
Wow.
Wow.
Played the hell out
I
of
mean,
that.
hey, I respect
I was in the
it.
middle of
Somebody loves a
culinary.
game that
I had nothing else to do. It was terrible.
Really?
So, but I do love that game. And
Hi, Ha. I haven't seen you in forever, so hi.
So my childhood gaming was like, look, my parents were very nice and they bought me a lot of consoles. I grew up playing Super Nintendo, and I was like Super Mario World. Also, I had a Nintendo, regular Nintendo, but that was old. Mega Man 6 was my first like Nintendo game. And then Star Tropics. I'm trying to think of.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a great game.
God, I used to play that game over and over again.
Yeah, and then but Super Mario World was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like really, I started with the PS1 and N64 with Mario. Super Smash Brothers, Mario 64, Diddy Kong Racing, GoldenEye, and then PS1 was just like Spyro the Dragon, Tomb Raider, Final Fantasy VII. All these RPGs, and then Dreamcast. That was my childhood.
I never had a Dreamcast. I've never.
Dude,
played
Dreamcast is the best console ever made.
man.
Sonic Adventure 2,
Oh,
Sonic Adventure 1,
Dreamcast is
Power
amazing.
Power Stone, Shenmue, Bangai-O, Techromancer, NFL 2K1. Like, holy fuck.
All
It's
the
a great
Sega
console.
Naomi ports that came
It's
out
a
on there.
great-
Yeah, but Dreamcast stuff has gotten expensive lately.
Oh,
Which
dude.
is why I own the system, but no
What?
games.
But
Wait,
it's
what do you
very
mean?
easy to pirate.
What do you mean it's expensive?
Hell do you, Parrothead? Welcome, buddy.
Well, if you want
Hey,
original
Premier, what's
game,
up, brother?
not pirated, it's pretty expensive nowadays.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Well,
Yeah.
that was the problem back in the day. Sega, part of the original console wars, they always, and you can go all the way back to Genesis, they always mistimed the release of their console, and Nintendo then always got the better version out, or then Sony got the better version out, and Sega was just always behind because they always released it at that inopportune moment where the other companies had the better grab of the market share. Even though, like you guys said, the Dreamcast was an incredible system, just launched poorly, horribly marketed here in the West.
Actually, I disagree because I remember that very vividly. I mean, I was one of the people on 99.99 that had to have one. I didn't get one, but my friends did. I got mine later on, like after Christmas. But the ads were all over the place, and there was a lot of hype, and the initial sales were really good.
I don't remember seeing any ads. Wow.
Oh man, they were all over the place.
Mhm.
Like I couldn't at the time, my parents were still watching network TV, and those ads where it was like you'd see like the swirl and it would go into the system, and you'd see like all the characters from the different games. That system had such a strong launch line.
Yeah. But it didn't have legs.
It did have legs. There were a lot of releases that came out. The problem is everything got overshadowed because Sony saw what they were doing, and they put a lot of marketing into the PS2.
Oh,
to the
PS2.
point
Sorry,
where-
PS2.
Yeah.
So,
well, you just kind of made my point. Then they just always they came early.
Well,
ejaculation. They just
it wasn't just that. It was Peter Moore who was the head of.
The DVD function of the PS2 is what really got it.
And ultimately, that's probably what made the GameCube the third system in that next generation. Like the lack of DVD support was a huge blow.
Mhm.
But Peter Moore just saw the writing on the wall, and he just was like, "Yeah, we're going to discontinue." And they stepped out of the fight rather than trying to compete, and that was one of the biggest problems because it went from 99 to 2001. 2001, they were like, "Yeah, we're done. We're going to nix support." So
You know what's funny? In 2001, NFL 2K came out with the sports game. It was when I was a kid, I was like 12. Wait, 2001. Okay, I was like 12. I remember.
I was 4.
I was a big fan of the Viking, the
Station in fucking Germany, you little children.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
I was like 2001. I was like 20 or something, or
I was
older.
in college.
Yeah,
was
I
born.
was out of high school.
that
Oh,
it feels
I
like
love Power Lunch.
I miss the best times for gaming.
No,
did.
here's the-
well,
Jeremy,
You did.
Jeremy,
if
go ahead,
Lofty.
Adam. Well, I just wanted to say, the best gaming ever. I've thought about this very, 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 very like often. The best time for video games for a child would easily be the N64, PS1, Sega Dream, and then going into the PS2 with Halo, with the original Xbox Halo LAN parties.
Halo.
That era, that 3-4 year era was the best. Like, I don't give a shit if you're from the 80s, you're like, oh, Super Nintendo. No,
Well, yeah,
Halo LAN
for-
parties,
yeah,
and
for me,
Super
when-
Smash Brothers,
You're
GoldenEye, and PS1 with Tomb Raider and Final
Okay,
Fantasy.
so you're talking about that transition period between
That's the
2D and
best.
3D.
It's the best.
Oh, I
Yeah.
think I know where you're going now. If you're going the same place I'm going to go, you go first.
It's the best.
Yeah, the transition period between 2D and 3D, that was the most exploratory. I mean, yeah, it doesn't age well today. A lot of the N64 games don't age well graphically, but
All of them are iconic as fuck.
yes,
GoldenEye still
absolutely.
looks good on the Xbox though.
But they pioneered a period of time when people were transitioning to a different type of game.
Yep. Ocarina
Well,
of Time.
I can say much. My input on that at least is that like the first time I tried the very first 3D version of Mario, I fucking hated it. As soon as Mario went from this to this, it was I hated it. I did not like it at all. No, yeah, I think I
prefer
think
the
I'm
old-
at my friend's place. What was that first game? What was the first 3D? Like it was N64?
Mario 64?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mario
Mario
64.
64.
If I
Yeah.
were to wager money, I would say I would bet a lot of money that Mario 64 is the vast majority of gamers would hold it as the most iconic Mario game of all time.
I know a lot of people like it. I know a lot of people like it, but I mean, other Adam, I don't know if you can agree with me. I mean, if you played the original Mario, like
I did.
religiously
I played
trying
Mario-
to beat
Super
that
Mario Bros.
fucking
3.
game as a child, like when it was out, to play that game when it's 2D, including Mario 2, Mario 3, and just on and on and on.
Adam,
As soon
I
as it
did
went to
all that.
I
You're
didn't
sort
like
of
it.
going the direction what I want to say and building off of what you said and what Alf said. Lofty is right in the sense that that era is an extraordinary era, but if you were in the era before, watching all of it grow is when you truly understand what gaming became. So
Sure,
when
but then
go
you're
from-
cynical. Then
You
you're
want
cynical.
a real mindfuck?
No, I'm not being cynical. I'm saying you understand it, and then you
I know a lot of
appreciate all
people
it.
who are 36, 37, 38 years old who are very cynical towards modern gaming because they grew up with a lot
I'm
of.
not cynical.
no,
I
I'm
just
not
say
cynical
I
either.
appreciate.
Yeah.
I
I'm
appreciate
not-
where we are now.
I'm
because
not
I was-
cynical to modern gaming. I love Halo.
Well, that's
I
good.
love so many other 3D gaming.
You haven't played
Command and
Super Smash
Conquer,
Brothers.
not Command and Conquer, but Call of Duty. All these games. It's just transitioning games that I was so used to as a child in the 80s to make that. into
Adam, I
something
will say
3D.
you have a very interesting, unique opinion that most people
It's-
don't have.
It's not cynical, it's nostalgia. If you grew up in the
Yeah.
80s and you experienced it the way me and Adam did, or both Adams, then you would understand it. I'm 100% with him on that.
I'm not saying I hate anything. I'm simply coming at the point of you. From my perspective, you really understand how everything is now in terms of the growth and the beauty and the ability when you were there at the beginning.
Yeah,
because you watch the evolution is what I'm
Well,
trying
that's
to say.
awesome.
And a
to
big
make
mind
it
fuck
3D,
to that.
to make 3D does not feel like Mario to me. It does
Real
not
quick.
feel like Mario is 2D in my opinion. If you make it 3D, it's not Mario.
I don't know, man. I think it's both. I think it's.
I'm
both.
trying to get
Well,
extra
yeah,
zero.
but that's
I
because you
will
grew up
say
with it.
this.
You grew
I
up
will
with it
say
like
this. Like
No, but I grew
was-
up with. I played Super Mario Bros. 3 and Super Mario World before 64 when I was like 10 or 9.
Well, so
And-
what I want
but
to
I'm
say
a
is
kid.
like,
I'm a kid, obviously. You're older than me, but yeah, like.
Hey,
Go ahead.
You have great points. Extra zero. What are you trying to say, bud?
yeah, so we went 15 years from like you think like the 85, right? We'll say that was like when NES took off. From 85 to 2000, you saw a giant leap. And I don't think that there's that much cynicism as much as there haven't really been that big of advancements. If you look back, like the time between the NES and the PlayStation 2 is a much greater time period between the PlayStation 2 and the PlayStation 5 era. I mean, it's kind of like jarring when you think about it. PlayStation 2 came out in 2001. And here we are in 2023, 22 years, and we've barely seen any advancements. And we're getting re-releases of games that are barely any different from what they were 22 years ago. When you look back at what came out in like 1985, 1983, and you look at that time period and just how much changed, how much advanced, I don't really think it's so much a cynicism as that the people that were there from the get-go just have not seen any major leaps in gaming. I would argue VR is, but the problem with VR is point of entry and actually trying it. If you play Half-Life Alyx is that Mario 64 moment. And I would love for people to try it, but they're not going to set it up in stores. There's sanitary reasons. And
I just think as a kid, when you're talking about getting into gaming as a kid, if I'm being honest, and I lived through this era, so it's my, I can't. However, as a kid, I'm playing Metal Gear Solid, Final Fantasy VII, the original first Resident Evil 2, and on the the PS1. Halo LAN parties were my life for like a whole year or 2 years. The N64 was Super Smash Brothers, the original GoldenEye multiplayer. That, like, as a kid, I just don't see how you can get more now kids are growing up playing Minecraft and Fortnite. Like, I feel like they're having fun, but like, man, they're missing out on some of those.
Go
ahead.
I have to agree with both of y'all. I have to say this, like since the PS1 era, which is considered the fifth generation of game consoles. Considered the fifth generation of game consoles. So you got your PS1, N64, Sega Saturn, and a slew of other consoles. It was actually a boom of consoles that a bunch of them failed. Like
3D
tragically, but that was the death of Atari. But during that generation, you saw during that generation you saw the biggest change in graphics and the way games were played, and you saw the innovation of analog game sticks. You saw bumper sticks. You saw a bunch of other stuff. It was crazy era, and I grew up through that. But I agree with Zero. You haven't seen much innovation like that.
Right. And I think when we were kids, we kept seeing the innovation. So for me, whenever a new console generation was on the horizon, I was like, well, what's next? Because I saw what we got. I mean, I started off on before NES. We had, believe it or not, Intellivision. My grandfather was a gamer, and he loved his Intellivision. And so from seeing like little dots to seeing something that looked closer to a cartoon, 16-bit era, it looked like cartoons in some cases, and then 32-bit, 64, 120. We saw all that innovation. We saw the growth, and now everything's kind of stagnated. And I have a theory of why things have stagnated.
Look, you are describing something completely different. I'm saying I'm actually jealous of you because
I don't think I am describing something.
Wait, how old are you?
I'm 38.
Okay. You're as my cousin's age.
God, I'm fucking.
He grew up.
I'm older than he is.
I grew up with 3D games.
Look,
the closest thing was always
the little guys are taking over, Dermy.
You have experienced way more transitional technology than
upgrading graphics, but
which is amazing, and I'm jealous, and I envy that. But at the same time, as a child, I'm just straight up saying that like there's a difference between understanding the progression and the technology and like the meta behind all of what's happening, but then you're like a kid and you're just trying to have fun. As a kid, I can't see like anything being more fun than owning an N64, a PS1, and like a Dreamcast. Like, to me, that's like,
well, I think it's also different because I grew up during the console wars, and we were always arguing what was better, what the specs were. We were arguing, as children. I
was Team Nintendo.
Well, bits. 30,
no one had a fucking clue.
People were crazy about that.
Or what blast processing really was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
None of us knew what bits were set on. Oh, this number is better that number.
What about
Well, and
nobody's talking about
There's all
PC?
these other numbers. They're always throwing out all these fucking numbers. This had this system, and this had this, and everyone's always arguing. But no one had any clue what any of it meant. But everyone thought, okay, it's just better.
When
I know where
Quake came out.
Am I the only one
Genesis
that didn't
did that
have
too.
arguments with that?
Genesis is like, oh, we do what Nintendo don't. I'm like, fuck you guys. Like,
I mean, PC. I grew up with PC gaming too, but you know, we're not talking about that. That's
Well, I think PC gaming throws a wrench into the whole system because PC gaming allows you to go backwards a whole lot easier than, hey, I'm a kid with barely anything.
That's only
how do I
recent,
get
though.
how do I get a play?
Not if you have
That's a
Fallout.
very
that's
recent
a-
development, Dermy. Don't.
Yeah, here's the thing. Back in the day,
parents had to have a
PC gaming was
No?
awful back in the
Yeah,
day.
it was.
It was
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
CD-ROMs,
terrible.
20 discs.
After
Well,
Windows,
yeah, you're home.
was a
You're,
game changer.
at your
Don't-
home, you're
Playing a
playing
PC.
I mean, late
Mario
90s.
on Nintendo, and at school you were playing fucking
Late-
what's it called? The Trail.
Oregon Trail.
Oregon Trail.
Yeah, Oregon
Oregon
Trail
Trail,
at school. It was shit back
So-
then.
I
mean,
still
where's
have a
Car-
huge
where's Carmen
folder of
Sandiego?
discs.
Yeah,
Carmen
where's
San
the-
Diego is amazing.
Math blasters and
Math
You know-
You're
Blasters,
talking to a
Sky
guy.
Fox.
But again,
the
you guys are
fuck- yeah.
talking to
I
a
got.
guy who
I got.
grew up in like rural Kansas, whose parents worked really hard to get to where they are now, but we didn't have a lot.
Did they
You
have a
got
PC?
what you got, and you didn't throw a fit, and their PC wasn't strong enough to do gaming on, and you
Oh.
barely had decent internet. I didn't have Wi-Fi until 2012.
Okay,
Dude,
So,
the first 20 years of gaming,
me-
I
was
got-
still internet. Shut
Let
up.
me tell this real quick. Let me
Ah,
tell
but
this.
what
real
I'm trying
quick.
to-
So only until recently did I learn that I had been telling people for the longest time that I played a fucking Atari. I am like such an old school gamer. I played an Atari as a kid. I had an Atari 7800. It was only until recently when I was watching Angry Video Game Nerd that I learned the Atari 7800 came out at the same damn time as the NES, the original NES. I did play the original Atari games because they're always backwards compatible. And the only reason I played all these old games was because the Atari 7800 only came out with like a dozen fucking games. So I played Centipede and fucking Meteor
Sure.
games and Defender and all these fucking games. And it's only until recently I
Big done.
realized all of my friends were playing Nintendo, Mario, and fucking Duck Hunt and everything else while I was playing old school fucking Atari game because my parents bought the wrong fucking system.
But you know, it's
Well,
funny
think
'cause
about that.
I gotta-
in television.
As
One at a
someone
time,
who
guys.
grew up, so as someone, of course, I had my favorite console. I was open and willing to accept other consoles. Looked at the Sega Genesis, like, okay, the Genesis has its pluses, the Nintendo has its pluses. I wanted to explore. Then, as I grew up, I bought. You should see D-Day Cobra with the consoles I have because I've
Wait,
got stuff too.
how
Like
old are you?
Panasonic 3DO. I've got an Atari Jack. Pretty ridiculous stuff that
Hey,
a lot of people don't
You
own.
bought these? You bought these?
real quick, Alf, you're kind of cutting in
Yeah,
and
you're
out
cutting
there
in
a
and
little
out.
bit.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Your
let me
mic-
reset
wait.
my mic.
Yeah, I don't know. But wait, is he saying he bought them? Well, I would always get. This is interesting. When I was like 10 or 11, 12.
You guys hear me now?
Yeah, that's better. That's better.
It's good.
Yeah, I just wanted to say I would get. My parents would be like, Christmas Day, here's a PlayStation 1, and I would scream and run outside and throw snow at my neighbors, and and I was excited. My parents were based, and they got me every console ever throughout my entire
Well, see,
time.
that's kind of how it was with me. I didn't get everything as soon as it came out, but when I went to get when I wanted the Genesis, I was like, okay, like a few years later, but it was like, hey, can you get me the Genesis? And I bought the games and all whatnot. But when I got to the point where I could, get a job, I was buying all this stuff for myself. But yeah, 20 years later, I'm sitting here going and buying up all the old systems I never could own as a kid, and I've got this collection. And I go back and play them. I bought up a bunch of games, and now I've probably got $20,000 worth of game systems because the market skyrocketed during COVID
Yes.
for classic
Yeah, it
game
did.
systems.
It did.
It
I bought
absolutely did.
sealed copies of like PS1, PS2 games, like early on, because I was into the Pokemon thing too, and I was like, well, I should get video games also. And yeah, you're right. It's
Please don't
wild.
remind me of that. I
Yeah.
want
And
to
then
get Black
it's
and
even
White.
more
They're
so.
fucking atrocious.
It's
Oh,
even
it's
more
so
so
freaking
for
Black and White and Black and White
obscure.
too.
It's even more so for obscure game systems
Yeah,
like
if you
your
want-
Atari Jaguars, your Panasonic 3DOs, your Philips
sure.
CDI. That
Don't
stuff
even
is
try and get a
God,
Neo Geo.
super expensive.
Oh god, I knew a kid who he was his parents gave him whatever he wanted. Now I'm just saying also like Lofty, my mom was very generous and she gave me stuff in time, and with whatever system I had was very generous about giving me games. But he had the 3DO, he had the Neo Geo, and when I went to high school, the libraries were so insufficient compared to what Genesis had or Sega had to what Nintendo had that when we actually got our hands on it, we thought, wow, this is it. Or can I play your TurboGrafx 16? Yeah, here I got the handheld one. Okay, how many times can I play Bonk's Adventure before I'm bored? I mean, but
that's interesting.
With the
I mean-
Turbo, you had to order a lot of those games. Like
Yeah,
you
you
could
did.
not
But yeah,
buy them
the
in the store.
the Panasonic 3DO was worth $700.
Yep, that was
the day it
killed
launched.
it.
But fuck.
That's what killed it.
I would hate to be a kid when I was growing up in that era, because like it's a Russian roulette.
Well, so it's not really. A lot of us back then. This is the height of the console. It's 85. Here's the NES. 88. Here comes the Genesis. And now I personally, the Genesis holds a little soft spot for me because that was the first one I ever bought with my own money. That was the first one I ever bought with my own money. And then I, of course, combined it with the Sega CD, which has some of the greatest gaming experiences that I ever had in my life. I love the Sega CD. Very underrated attachment system. But when we heard the 3DOs come out, and those of us who understood what our parents were paying for, when we heard $700, all of us almost saying, yeah, we're not even going to ask our parents for that. That's not going to happen. We're not even going to take a chance on that. And then you saw the games coming out back then when EGM was an actual thing. Before where it would actually tell you what's going on. You could see everything happening. You're like, wow, this is all 3DO is going to offer us. This is all the TG16 is going to offer us. This is all the Neo Geo is going to offer us. If I want to play a Neo Geo game, I can go to the arcade and play that fighting game without having to go spend $500 on the console.
And
Which
I'll
back
be
then
honest,
would be $1,000 today.
I'll be honest. After owning several models of the 3DO, it was well ahead of its time because you can compare it to the PS1 with some of its game. It was a little.
I'm not surprised. Yeah,
it was lacking of the PS1, but it was way ahead of its time, and that's why it was $700 in 1993 for a game console, which was ridiculous.
They did a really forward thinking too, letting multiple people manufacture the console too. It's like Gold Star had one, and Panasonic had their own. I think there was another company that had one, and that let them drive the cost down. But
this is ancient
library.
This is way before my time.
Library is so important. Back then, it was what's the library going to be? For me, eventually, I moved away from Sega, and really then in '89, when again, generous parents.
That's when I was
Super
born.
Nintendo. But thing is,
You're a baby.
It was like, okay, what are you giving me, Sega? You're not giving me enough RPGs. Nintendo. Oh, here comes Final Fantasy 2. Then really 4. Here comes 3. Really 6. Here comes Secret of Mana. Here comes Chrono Trigger. Well, Chrono Trigger. You got all this stuff. I'm in RPG heaven for
Lofty
years.
You would have loved living through the 4th and 5th generation of game consoles.
Probably.
It's
it was an interesting
my cousin
time for game
my cousin,
systems.
Let me ask you this: my cousin's like your age. He's very, very competitive with his games. He grew up with Street Fighter 2. He grew up with speed running, like old, hard, very difficult, like Nintendo games, and Sega games. Like, the speed running thing dates back, basically to the Nintendo era, like the original
Yeah, I used to
NES.
speed run all the time.
And he is so good at like, I watched him beat Ninja Gaiden in like fucking record time. Because and I'm like, how do you do that? He's like, well, I grew up playing Ninja Gaiden back in the, And then I'm just like, holy shit. But like that was that hard difficulty was a big thing back then.
That's the thing.
that was your padding.
There was only kick your ass mode. There was no easy mode.
Contra.
Games were harder back then.
Up, down, left, right, left,
and
right.
it's funny too.
Start.
Yeah.
They did that because of the rental market. They didn't want people to rent and then not buy.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All you whippersnappers. I remember back when me and my friends just threw rocks at each other.
Skip stones across the lake.
So me and my friends used to throw rocks at each other. I busted out my teeth.
Jeremy, you had a Game Boy, right?
Yeah, I had a Game Boy.
I had a Game Boy Color. I remember playing the original Pokemon Red at school. I would bring it. I think it got banned at our school, but eventually we figured out how to sneak it. But yeah, dude, the Game Boy, the handheld market was huge.
Yeah.
Like, that shit with Tetris and fucking Pokemon, and then eventually the Game Boy Advance just exploded.
Well, you bring that up. I knew somebody who was actually working on Game Boy stuff for a period of time in the aughts and the tens, and she always told me that that's where Nintendo really made their money because the turnover for making those handheld games was so small, which is why they took their losses on the N64 because it was when Sony took over. But the handheld stuff, Nintendo cornered the market on it, and they just made tons of money, which is why they were secure with whatever they wanted to do.
I think that's why
who had a subscription to Nintendo Power Magazine?
I did.
Oh, I did.
From
the very first
from
one.
issue 2. I missed the
That
first
is
one.
why.
So
that is why
I had
Nintendo and everyone else had passcodes and tricks and all the other fucking shit you could never figure out unless you got the fucking magazine or called into the 900 numbers or any of the other shit.
I had a
But
subscription, but it was when the GameCube was out.
I had subscription to GamePro.
GamePro, Nintendo
GamePro
Power,
was
all
great.
Tips and Tricks was great too.
Early EGM was good too.
Yeah, EGM was great. But
And
to Adam's point, real quick on the Game Boy, I think that's why the Switch, we're not getting a Switch 2 right out the gate. Is Nintendo looks back at that pedigree and is like, well, we had that system on the market from like 89 to 2002 before the Game Boy Advance really saturated the market, and they're kind of looking at it like, well, we have this handheld system. It's got great battery life. Because the way things are structured now, where games have to be built at least to run on the Xbox One, you can get Xbox One ports.
I'll put it this way with Nintendo, they think in the long game. So the Super Nintendo came out in 1991 in the States. They were still producing models of the Super Nintendo when I was in college.
Yeah.
In 2001, working at Target. They were still selling Super Nintendo models.
They stopped supporting the maintenance on the NES in like 2005. It was like when the 360 was out there. Like,
Really quick, I just pulled out my Switch because I haven't looked at the Nintendo Online system. I have the $50 plan once a year to get all the stuff. I didn't know they put on the Game Boy Advance stuff. Like the Switch, to bolster Extra Zero's point, like the Switch is adding stuff to make it more desirable.
They're opening that huge back catalog from what they're doing.
That said, I wish you could own
but technically you're only renting the games.
Right.
True.
Yeah. Wait, I have something to send to Jeremy. Jeremy, check the private chat.
Jeremy?
Sorry, Jeremy. Jeremy. Oh, I want you to pull this up. I want you to pull this up. And I want you to side by side with your face.
Uh-oh.
No, you fucking.
Oh no!
I hate you.
I can just
no, I do not look like this fucker.
It's fucking Jason
100%.
Schreier.
Right, he looks like Ricky Berwick. Come on now.
No, he looks like Jason Schreier.
I'll take Ricky Berwick.
Show it.
Over this.
Show it.
So
this
how
is
do I
what
do
Jeremy
this?
looks like right now.
Jeremy.
Yes.
It's
Jeremy.
Jeremy Schreier.
Take your hat off.
Brother,
Take your hat off.
Right.
There it is.
To your
Okay,
right.
okay.
Okay, Jeremy's got more hair.
He's got
Got more hair than he does. So,
Jeremy's more based than Jason Schreier
yeah.
because he's got more hair.
I actually have a
little bit
Jason Schreier
smaller
meme. I'll send it to
A
you,
little
Jeremy.
tininess.
I think it's on my phone.
Well done, Lofty. Well done.
Yep, there it is. I don't know,
I'm
man.
scared to see what
I just have okay. The PS2, by the way, we're not talking about this enough. PS2 had the best fucking library of any game platform of all time. It just does. If you go back and look at it, and now when I was talking about like PS1, GameCube, PS1, N64, I was like 10, 11, 12. But PS2, I was entering my mid-teens, and that was when I was really gaming. And I was like, holy shit, I got Onimusha. I got Metal Gear Solid 3. I got like all these, there's hundreds of games on the PS2. That library is extensive.
Devil May Cry.
Devil May
agree.
Cry, God of War, fucking dude. Gran Turismo.
I agree with you, but the Dreamcast has the most eclectic.
The
library.
Dreamcast has the most eclectic. Yeah.
The original Xbox was good too. It was like the Dreamcast 2 in a way.
The original Xbox was good. It was kind of minimal. It was like the N64. It was like there was like 10 titles.
There were way more than 10 titles.
The original Xbox, not really.
Yeah,
not
there,
really.
there were. I can name them.
No, dude.
My problem with OG Xbox is every game I ever played in it had bugs and was broken. That was my problem with that.
I just remember Halo.
Oh, like Mech
Halo
Warrior,
was
like what? Halo,
Mech Warrior,
like,
Forza got its start
Gaiden.
there. Ninja Gaiden's one. You have Jet Set Radio Future was a great one.
The thing about the Dreamcast had some of the strangest games that were very original for
You had
its
Knights
time.
of the Republic too.
Yeah, Knights of the Republic was great.
Knights of the Republic.
From
2.
Software had some bangers.
Fable 1. Fable 1.
You had Otogi 2.
Otogi's great.
Those were so.
But what we're talking about, we're getting
99
into the
Nights
weeds.
with the Platinum. I think Platinum did 99 Nights. That was underrated.
Yeah,
I was just more talking about the Dreamcast and games that weren't available anywhere else. And they
Dude,
were
like
very
okay, Tech
strange.
Romancer.
Why does it sound like Horny Alf keeps on sticking his mic in his pants?
I'm trying to.
Horny, you do sound
He's
like your
horny.
face is inside of a boob.
Alf, I don't know what's going on with your mic because
You sound like you're
came in sounding
motorboating
perfect,
some girl.
and then it went back to like your old mic.
I mean,
and
I
you sounded
do what I
perfect again,
do.
and now you sound like you're in somebody's back taco or something like that. Back taco memes, emojis
are
in
you
chat if you
jealous?
remember. Well, yeah. Obviously.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah. No, but Game Boy Advance though, that's another one.
the fuck?
Nobody's talking about Game Boy Advance. Did you guys ever
Game
play
Boy Advance was
the Lord of the
fun.
Rings games on Game Boy Advance? Like the
No.
Two Towers? Oh my
Mhm.
god, those were so
No,
much
but
fun.
I
I
played
remember.
Bionicle.
Like, I remember
Yes, those were
Bionicle. Those were fun games. One of my favorite
Dragon Ball
games was like
Z.
Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball Z, Legacy of Kai or whatever.
Mhm.
Or Legacy
Lego.
of Goku 2.
One of the
Yeah.
things that set Nintendo apart though was they started implementing cartridges that had full episodes of movies or shows on it.
Yeah, they did the Game Boy Advance video.
Yeah,
You know, I
those-
never owned any of those, but I owned the ones for the PSP that had the movies.
I
Well, those were
had
way
Yep,
better.
I had that.
I
Yeah,
had
PSP
the
was
Dragon Ball GT. One of the episodes,
Wow.
a couple of the episodes for Dragon Ball GT, and I always watch it on my SP late at night.
Can you buy that now? Is that
Oh
expensive?
yeah.
You can
Prob-
go to
probably
a
relatively.
shop and get
Hey,
it.
listen to this. I bought a sealed copy of Tenchi Wrath of Heaven on PS2 for $150.
Mm.
Tenchi Wrath of Heaven. That was the original From Software takeover of the Tenchi series before they did Dark Souls and all that shit and Armored Core. They did.
Right. I
They
owned
produced.
that game.
Yeah, and then and then I bought Chaos Legion, which is a really obscure Capcom game, for the same price. It's like $150 fucking dollars for sealed copy in 2021 on eBay. And this market is out of control. Like,
I kind of
I sold
Tell me
I
about
sold
it.
my copy of Cubivore, which was open for close to $500.
I really miss playing Donkey Kong
Dude.
Country 2 on Game Boy Advance. That was such a
I'll-
fun
I'll-
game.
I'll tell you a game system that's completely underrated that is overpriced now is the GameCube.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Oh
like
god, I
ga-
love the GameCube.
Game prices for the
Dude, it's so
GameCube
good.
skyrocketed in the last couple of years.
GameCube was incredible. Resident Evil. Yeah.
It's
I'm gonna
it was
admit something.
completely underrated for its time.
Thank God I
Melee.
kept all of
I-
my games and system.
Yeah,
I
keep
gave away
everything.
my
Keep
game.
everything.
I I gave away my GameCube for a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Oh fuck!
Oh,
you
that's
would
a bad
What's
trade.
wrong with you?
That's the worst trade in history.
Oh,
No, I have the worst trade. I sold my holographic Charizard for $100 when I was like 14.
oh, that thing's
No,
like
looking back, me trading away my GameCube, that
No,
why the
no,
fuck did I
holographic
do that?
Charizards
Especially
because
because so I had the GameCube. My parent, I remember this Christmas. My dad bought me the year after we got the GameCube a special attachment to our GameCube that allowed me to play my Game Boy Advance
the Game Boy
games
player
on my TV.
yeah, I had
Yep.
that. Yeah.
I fucking loved it. And I traded it away for Yu-Gi-Oh cards. This was after the GameCube was like no longer
You realize
a big
that thing
thing and
probably
stuff. And I'm looking at it now. It's like I'm a fucking moron. Why the
you
hell did I
realize
do
that's
this?
probably worth like $100 or $200 now.
Yes, I'm fucking pissed. Every
Well,
day I
hey.
wake up and it's like, why the fuck did I do this?
If it
Yu-Gi-Oh
makes
was
you feel better,
based-
Jeremy.
Yu-Gi-Oh was insane. When I was in like 13,
was.
14, Yu-Gi-Oh was the biggest thing in the world.
When I was
I
in
got-
high school, I traded my whole Sega Genesis collection, Tower of Power. So I had the Sega CD 32X, a crap ton of games that were like my childhood games, to get a Game Boy Advance 6 months early from a local game shop. And so
Oh my
I
God.
traded all of my Genesis stuff just to play a Japanese version of F-Zero. What was the F-Zero? Was the F-Zero Advance? And Super Mario Advance 2. And to have my for the flex to be like, look, guys, I got a Game Boy Advance. It's not coming out till after the summer.
Hey, I used to flex on my friends. I used to order on eBay VHS copies, recorded copies of Dragon Ball Z sagas like a year before they released in the US.
And
So I had the
Iron
Majin
Side it
Vegeta.
was done.
I still have the Majin Vegeta saga on VHS. And I was like talking about it with my friends. I was like, I'm watching the Japanese version. And
Now, did you ever have the kids that were like, when you'd have like your anime, recorded, and they'd be like, is that a hentai?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know what it was at the time. I didn't get.
I knew
I
what it
didn't really
was.
get into hentai until way later. But
I was just
Someone,
like,
someone
look at-
tricked me to go on to Dragon Moon X.
I know.
Oh man,
I'm looking at a GameCube right now for $119. I might buy it next
buy
Friday.
it, dude. Buy it. I got.
Or get a Wii with the GameCube.
I have one of those.
I
it's
remember
all busted up. I'd have to completely refurbish it in order to use it.
You could get a $20.
I remember I had a
broke up again.
Because the Wii component cables are a lot easier to get, and that's why I suggested over the GameCube proper.
I want a GameCube. I want a GameCube so badly.
I remember
I'll buy
I
everything
had-
for the GameCube. I love
So
that.
so I have this game. It's on PlayStation. I actually have it on Dreamcast. Or no, I have it on PS1. It's called Tron: The Misadventures of Tronbon. It's a
Real
Capcom.
quick.
It's a Mega Man spinoff.
Real
It's
quick, Lofty.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Alf, you got to head out, buddy.
Yeah, I gotta get. I'm getting on the road tomorrow, going to vacation, so I'll be out for a week. But
Bye.
but yeah, I had a good time tonight. Wasn't really expecting to be on. For those who are out there, I started a Twitch channel. I do some games on there. I re-upload everything to my YouTube channel, so come check it out. But yeah,
I'll try and pop in to see these one day when I'm free.
Yeah, me and Commander Phil from the Legion and Ryan Reaper from the Legion, we play from time to time. So, and anyone else that wants to join in, just let me know and we'll get you in there. But thanks for having me tonight.
Yeah, no problem, buddy.
Bye, buddy.
Love having you on.
All right.
Thank you, Al.
See you, Horny.
See you tomorrow, buddy.
I am.
Guys, I'm gonna take off too, man. I need to get ready for tomorrow.
Well, you've been drinking longer than me, and I'm starting to sober up. So get to look at it.
Yeah. My stupid ass keeps on going to the bar, thinking that Friday's still a fucking weekend night instead of fucking working fucking YouTube night. But don't forget everybody tomorrow. Ryan Kendall's gonna be on Bet's Talking. Drop the G and you'll find me. Come check it out. Skinamax Saturday, 10 o'clock Eastern tomorrow. I don't want to take off early, but I am fucking crashing, dude. I love you all. Lofty, good talking to you, buddy.
You too.
officially me and you. I'd love to hang out, whether it's Dallas or whatever, and have a beer with you sometime, man. But yeah, good conversation. Remember, Atari is the best system. Fuck y'all.
Night out. See you tomorrow, brother.
That's awesome.
I just found Pokemon Coliseum for $180. I'm fucking pissed.
Jeremy, check the private chat. This is what I was talking about. Look at this. I have this game. It's unopened.
Which one? Tron Evolution?
Trombone.
Here, let me.
Look at this. It's so fucking expensive, dude. And it's a Mega Man spinoff. It's a fantastic game,
here.
by the way.
What the fuck?
Look at this game. Look at this. Like actual like graded copies are selling for thousands of dollars.
Yeah, it's a.
You never know what's going to become something like that. You never know.
Yeah, look, $400 just for an unsealed copy.
You know what makes no sense is that now a lot of the 3DS games are getting that high. A fucking Barbie game, I think, costs like $600.
Yes.
Like, what the
well,
fuck?
Nintendo. It honestly all depends on the publisher.
Nintendo holds its value because the thing Nintendo does is what Disney used to be experts at.
This is why
push out their IP, then pull it back.
This is why I'm buying a bunch of old From Software games because I feel like they're going to be fucking valuable. And like, look what they're doing right now: Elden Ring, Dark Souls, Bloodborne. I have Armored Core. I have a sealed copy of Armored Core 4. I have a sealed copy of Tenchu Wrath of Heaven. I'm just gonna hold on to him. I don't know. Who knows?
Well, not only does Nintendo not pull their stuff back, they also I don't know whether they control the MSRPs more than other publishers, but Nintendo games never or rarely go on sale. They never or rarely go below $40. So, and it's always been that way. I mean, even when they had Player's Choice on
and meanwhile, Breath of the Wild still sold 27 million copies.
Yeah,
and Pokemon Scarlet and Violet sold 25 million copies.
Yeah. Even with the critical blowback, I mean, Scarlet and Violet were probably the lowest reviewed Pokemon games to date.
How is that? Okay,
not really. I think
you're right. Performance
before
killed
that was
Scarlet and Violet.
Yeah,
it was not the main female characters not wearing skirts.
Yeah, and we're not counting like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon or anything. We're talking about mainline Pokemon.
I think Sword and Shield was probably the worst received. Scarlet and Violet had a big hype on Twitch. It was huge on Twitch.
I think.
Yeah.
How do you beat out Sun and Moon? Sun and Moon was fucking shit.
It was terrible. But I liked it still. I still like it.
No, I don't.
I like every single Pokemon game is great. I don't know. I think they're all great.
You're talking to a Pokemon simp here. I hated Sun and Moon.
What did you think about X and Y, Jeremy?
I loved X.
I liked X and Y.
Yeah,
I think my biggest problem with X and Y though is they didn't give us anything. Like there was so much potential there that they just didn't deliver on.
They were like, hey, we've got the 3D world now. Finally, that was their.
I like Arceus. I like
Arceus is underrated.
Arceus is
underrated. Yeah. It's great.
Oh, that was such a fun game. I played hours of that. I remember staying up, my job, not going to sleep, going back to my job because I love that game so much.
What's the temperature? What do you think the temperature is on the Pokemon franchise? What do you think people want? Because here's the deal. I like every Pokemon game that comes out. I think I'm okay with formulaic Pokemon. I grew up with it, and I've always liked it, and I'll continue to like the formulaic, gyms, route system, all that shit. However, people are. Here's my take. The temperature that I'm gauging is that the vast majority of people want Breath of the Wild Pokemon. That's what they want.
I think what they want is live service. I hate live service
games.
Ew,
no.
I'm serious.
Okay, go ahead.
I hate live service games, but you look at the overwhelming success of Pokemon Go and how much money that's brought in, and the fact that it's a mobile game that has stayed relevant since 2016.
Subscription service is going to be coming to it.
I
want to kill myself.
I hate it, but I'm just saying, temperature-wise, they see that there's a market for that, and that game mobile games don't last like that.
Well, the Pokemon Go isn't as it's profitable primarily as a mobile game and also over in Japan.
Those are not Pokemon fans. They're not Pokemon fans.
I think when it
Okay,
comes
Lofty,
to like
I
the
guess I'm not a
main,
Pokemon fan.
No, but do you buy the mainline series?
I bought everyone except for Scarlet.
Well, then you're a
and Violet.
fan.
then you're a
Well,
fan.
that's
But
fine. That's fine. But
I know what Lofty's saying, but when
Yeah.
it comes to like the mainline
people
games,
who
the
played
mainline
Pokemon Go are like, I played Red and Blue when I was a child, and they're the best games ever. It's like
The only
no, they're
reason I
not.
play
Fuck off.
Pokemon Go is to
There are
get
a lot of
shinies
core
just
players.
transfer to the main games.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there are a lot of core players that play Pokemon Go, and I think
Yeah.
there are some that dropped off, but there are some that really like it, and there are some that are like, I want to have a live service Pokemon game where I can go in, I can trade Pokemon with my avatar, and I don't have to do anything. I just walk up to my friend, hand them a Pokeball, and we can go and do battles together and capture together.
I think most people that I talk to, and like everybody that I talk to, wants a open world next gen Pokemon game. That's what they want.
I kind of
they
agree
want.
with. I
That's what
kind
they
of
want.
agree with Lofty. I think one of the big ways to gauge the temperature is wait till the DLCs drop, see how people react to those, see what people think and what goes on. But I do think what people really want is Skyrim but Pokemon.
Yeah, well, yeah. Breath of the
I think
Wild.
that Breath of the Wild, but I say Skyrim, but Breath of the Wild for Pokemon, where you don't really know what's going to be out there, and it hasn't really felt like we've gotten that yet. It hasn't really, but we are getting close. But at the same time, like Scarlet and Violet was closest we gotten, but it didn't. The performance was shit.
I think if they do it, they can't use Game Freak. I don't think Game Freak has the talent.
Game
or
Freak
capability
is
to do it.
so like they don't know what's going on with Game Freak. Like,
They've been making the same sort of games since 1996.
yeah, I know they're like they're not prepared. Like, why don't you give it to Namco Bandai? Like, give Namco Bandai the Pokemon license to make a full on, or whatever.
So I don't. How Game Freak's been acting is they're now doing three things at once. They have Team A doing one game, Team B doing another game, then they're outsourcing.
Yeah, it's the Call of
their
Duty
other
model.
games.
Yeah,
and I don't like it. I didn't
That's
like
the model.
I hated BDSP simply because I liked that generation so freaking much, and what I got felt pathetic. It was just Brilliant Diamond. It was just Diamond and Pearl when it was like, well, you could have incorporated Platinum into this, and you didn't.
Yeah.
And Platinum was by far the best game.
Yeah,
I regret selling my copy.
I want more. Here's what I think. I think Sword and Shield was their experiment into open world gameplay with the wild area, and then Scarlet and Violet was their full on beta testing of the open world. And I think the next gen, if it's on the Switch 2, which probably will be, is going to be pretty revolutionary.
What about Arceus though? Because I thought Arceus was going to be the template moving forward.
Arceus was also an experiment, but it was an experiment for Sword and Shield.
I would think
for Scarlet and Violet. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Scarlet and Violet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The problem is like so many of these games are now being done outside of each other's teams. So like the team that did Arceus had nothing to do with Scarlet and Violet. The team that did Sword and Shield had nothing to do with prior games. They're just doing that, like you said, Call of Duty model. I do think Game Freak has a ultimate plan, and they're just testing it and pushing the bounds as far as they could go. And I think Scarlet and Violet is their latest example, but I don't know what's going to happen.
People I'm telling you, people are conflicted. They're like, I want better graphics. I want more frame rate, blah, 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 blah. However, these games keep selling 25 million copies. It's people will buy any Pokemon game.
You got people like you, Beardo.
They're all great. They're all great.
Devil's got a point he's been trying to get in.
Yeah, Devil.
What I
ahead,
think
Devil.
would be a cool way for them, next thing to try, maybe they haven't done yet, is what if they did, and don't freak out until you listen to me, almost like what they've done with Grand Theft Auto Online, but with Pokemon. Have big, massive areas, and you can go any place. You can gain credits. You can buy new things. You can, and almost have like an open world, but online.
That's what I was kind of saying with the
Pokemon
live
world.
service aspect.
Yeah, like where you can literally go to these. You'd have to have more than one region or whatever, but big regions, you can go there. Like you said, you can meet up with your friends. You can catch Pokemon from all them. Little like Arceus, but like I said, much bigger, and it is all online.
I don't like it.
Instead of
I think you're right. Where I think a Pokemon MMO has big potential. However,
but an MMO is a live service game.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. However, I don't want that. I think enough people are like me where they want a single player, big experience, much like Breath of the Wild or something that's immersive.
I want to agree with you, but
yeah,
like watching people that are talking gaming content, I feel like we're in the minority of people that want single player games. I want single player games. I don't always like to play online. I don't have time to play online. One of the reasons I quit playing Destiny 2 is because I'm a corporate slave and I have a weird schedule, and my friends are all having kids and families. So it's like it's difficult for me to like commit to doing stuff in an MMO or a live service game. I want that, but it's just everything I hear from people that are younger than me is like they want multiplayer, they want online, they want live service, and
well, the one thing about that is if they want this live service, what are they going to do when there's no internet and that live you can't get on that?
We don't think about that though. Like,
yeah, that's the reason why I say single player is the best, like Lofty said.
Well, I'm going to play advocate here. I think if Pokemon did this, they would make one big game, have a single player function, but at the same time have a multiplayer function.
Yeah.
Similar to how Grand Theft Auto has Grand Theft Auto Online, you also have Grand Theft Auto.
I mean, you look at Mario Kart 8 and the fact that game launched on the Wii U, and now it came out, it was a launch window game on the Switch, and it is still getting DLC support to this day. You kind of wonder, is Nintendo going to take that model instead of just, hey, let's develop a brand new Mario Kart? Well, why not just add shit to the Mario Kart that people already like? I mean, Smash Ultimate's a game that, like, do you need another Smash Brothers? You know?
I just don't see. Yeah,
that gets into like an Xbox or PlayStation or Grand Theft Auto style where Nintendo does Nintendo. Their decisions don't make sense.
Yeah,
but it makes sense for the
I do think GTA 5 and GTA Online is a great example because GTA 5 came out 10 years ago and that it's still popping, and Rockstar doesn't know what they want to do with GTA 6 because they're probably afraid that they're going to offend people, even though the fucking point of the franchise was to offend people. So fucking do it.
Yeah.
But I digress. Not to mention the stuff that's offensive with air quotes in GTA 5.
They're gonna pull what was it came out that recently that killed the franchise because they went woke?
Saints Row.
Yeah, Saints Row. Saints Row is awesome. Awesome. And then they went the woke route and didn't want to offend anybody.
Guess what you don't need to do? You don't need to go woke. Guess what sold $1 billion in like 2 months with Harry fucking Potter.
Yep.
Right.
Okay.
That's your
that boycott failure should be okay. I'm not even exaggerating. That experience should be documented and studied by every media entertainment industry ever, and they should come to the conclusion that whatever the fuck these woke leftists want is not profitable.
It's
not profitable.
That's the problem.
And in fact, if you do the opposite of what they want, you'll make as much money and you won't get canceled, and you'll just have a bunch of people yelling at you. There's nothing to be afraid about. These companies are scared for no reason. It's so stupid.
That's what
they fail to understand.
HBO Max recently realized that.
Well, they fail to understand who's the paying customer.
The
loud normal people.
Well, I mean, I went out and I bought. I spent too much money this month getting the Switch
like
and everything.
Pedophile on there.
No, that's you.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm sorry, it's happening. It's not going
away.
You
should put the other picture up, Adam.
No, this is the evolution. It's the evolution. So,
Adam, you bought a Switch?
Yeah.
Because I want to play Tears of the Kingdom.
Okay.
Yeah, but I went that, but then it's like, okay, Breath of the Wild too, and Tears is right over there, and I'm the customer. I'm a gamer.
Yeah, you're the customer, not these people on social media that won't buy your game anyway.
The problem is that people on social media have shut down the conversation, and people became too afraid to speak their mind. Now, the cool thing about I'm not either, but the cool thing about the Hogwarts Legacy controversy was that it showed people were unafraid to speak with their wallet. I mean, when I went and bought my copy, the guy was like, literally the clerk at the store was like, "Oh, awesome." And I was surprised. I was like, "Oh, you're gonna actually?" I was expecting to get like a comment,
corporate answer.
But yeah,
look, you depending on the story, you might get a corporate answer. But
I'm waiting for that to come on Game Pass. I can play it on my Xbox.
Look, I bought 4 copies. I gave away. I
anytime.
gave away 4 copies of Hogwarts Legacy to people on my stream. I had a big stream with Melody Mac. It was so fun, and that game sold like crazy. And it's like
it exceeded by like 237% their projections.
Yeah,
Adam, you wouldn't have bought the game if it wasn't for the weirdos screeching on the internet, right?
No, that wasn't it. No, I bought it because I wanted to stream it for the channel.
Well, I mean, like,
it was purely I don't want to miss out on this experience.
Yeah,
but at the same time, the only reason it became such a big thing was
one of the reasons.
We go back in time, watch streams. I was literally on the. I literally didn't care until a week before when the footage got released and the gameplay looked really good. And
yeah, look,
that's what sold
if
me.
You're
The gameplay
buying
is
it,
what sold me.
Yeah, if you're buying it to piss off the SGWs, you're kind of weird.
No,
I
like,
bought it. To be fair, that's the only reason I bought it.
Oh no, dude!
Well, Jeremy likes dick, so it's fine.
Yeah,
look,
Jeremy likes dick.
Look, I think what we should get. I understand what you're saying, and that's the reason. Actually, Jeremy's right. That's the reason why I bought 4 copies on stream to give to people for the meme. It was just for the meme. I wasn't actually trying to like be political about it. It was just a meme. But you're right. It's like, however, I think we should gravitate towards paying money for stuff that we want to play and we want to support. Doesn't matter what it is. If Disney makes a movie, if straight up Disney, this is what I did. I saw Avatar 2 twice in theaters. Why? Because
God, I hate you.
I loved it. I don't give a. I hate Disney, but you know what? I'm gonna go support James Cameron. How about that?
I hated Avatar 2.
But that's my it's my opinion. But like, I don't care who makes it. I don't care if I don't like Robert De Niro, but I'm gonna go see any movie he's in because he's an amazing actor. I don't think we should be like, oh, that person's in it. This is their political opinion. I'm gonna boycott it. No. If a game or a movie or a show is appealing to you, you should support it so that you can get more content like it.
I mean, I agree to an extent. Like, I agree with like what Ripa says. Stop funding the people.
I disagree with what Ripa says entirely, and I've never been able to.
Sometimes I cannot separate the art from the artist. Sometimes I just can't.
Right. Like, I can't go see The Flash. I'd love to see Keaton back in the Batsuit. No, I'm not
sad.
going to. You might think it's sad, but like,
I mean, literally, you're internally upset about it. I can tell.
But
Lofty, you're like, I would love to, but I got to do the correct virtue signaling thing.
If Jared Fogle was still the spokesperson at Subway, would you go eat there?
I'm going to watch The Flash in theaters because of Michael.
Okay, and that's cool if you can do it. But
if fucking Jeffrey Dahmer put out an album tomorrow, I would listen to it if it was good.
Lofty. Come down.
I don't know. I am very. This is.
I mean, look. If it's something you're passionate about, but for me, I'm principled to the point where I can't do it. I can't separate what Ezra Miller did.
What's the principle? Oh, Ezra Miller.
Yeah, the principle's Ezra Miller. Dakota Iron Eyes. What he did to her. What
are you a fan of? Are you a fan of House of Cards?
No, I've met Kevin Spacey. I've met him. And
you watched the movie Seven? Or would you ever watch the movie Seven?
Not now.
I
did.
Oh, come on, dude. That's embarrassing.
One of my best
friends.
It's
such a good movie, dude.
I didn't like Seven. Never liked Seven.
One of my best friends worked in production.
What's in the box?
He worked in production for House of Cards. I was his +1 when we went to the rap party, and he warned me about Spacey. And when I met, thankfully, Spacey didn't do anything to me, but I met people. I met people in Baltimore that Spacey actually raped. I met them.
A good friend of mine was molested by Kevin Spacey. I've never said this on live stream before. However, I don't care. I'm going to watch. I'm not going to let the left and these idiots dictate what my hobbies are. I'm going to watch what movies that I like for the rest of eternity. And I'm not going to let these idiots, these fucking retard Hollywood fucking faggots, dictate what I enjoy doing.
3 hours into the stream,
I was waiting for this.
I'm not being personal. I'm angry because I hate these fucking people in Hollywood. I'm expressing anger.
There's certain lines that I have.
No,
like Roman
fuck those
Polanski.
people.
Roman Polanski. I won't see his movies.
Oh my god, Roman Polanski is one of the greatest directors of all.
I'm gonna pull out my
time.
dick. Everybody shut the fuck up.
Hitler was a great artist.
Hitler was a great artist.
But I would not
Jordan
hang
Peterson
Hitler
has Russian art in his.
And there goes Jeremy's monetization.
Okay,
I
everybody,
just got.
shut the fuck
I'm
up.
sorry.
Jeremy,
This is a line I will.
Lofty, I hated that I have to mute you, but everybody needs to shut the fuck up for a moment. Gonna unmute you. Love you, buddy.
Okay. Sorry, I got heated.
I know you guys were both being heated, but I think this is a good example of something that's just fundamentally different at some people. Some people just certain points they can't separate that art from the artist, and I get it. You don't understand it, but some people just can't. Do it. These are just principled positions that just will not change on some people.
Look, if it's to me, I'll tell you where I'm coming from. If it's a personal thing, I understand. However, I am getting a lot of pushback from people saying, "Oh, you went to see Avatar twice in theaters? Well, you must support whatever the fuck Disney's doing." Or you like watching Woody Allen movies? Oh, you fucking horrible person. Like, I'm telling you, that's what I'm pushing back against.
All
it's
I know is when I came back, freaking Lofty listens to Jeffrey Dahmer's album. I don't know what the hell's going on at this point.
Kevin Spacey's a great actor. I don't care.
I won't
Alec
deny that he
Baldwin
is,
movies are
but-
fun. Hunt for Red October is a great movie.
I go for Sean Connery in that one.
Yeah,
I morally disagree with.
But
not
I'm not
separating
telling
the
you
art
that
from
you're a bad person for wanting to go see.
That's
it.
great.
I'm just saying that
Yeah.
personally, I cannot separate the art from the artist in certain circumstances. I think that there's limits, and people that there are people that are principled. They're like, I won't see anything with Bill Cosby. You know, I grew up with the Cosby Show, but I'm with them. I'm like, I won't watch anything with Bill Cosby in it. Because it's like there's certain things you can't see past. But look, I won't judge anybody that's like, hey, I grew up with the Bill Cosby Show. It set a great example, and I can separate it. I'm not judging you on wanting to see it. I'm not saying you're a horrible person for wanting to see it. I'm just saying, me personally, I don't want to, and
well, that's great. I'm not. All my aggression is not at all aimed towards you. I'm just getting angry because I've had people tell me that I'm woke for playing Harry Potter, and that I'm woke for going to see Avatar in theaters, and that I'm a leftist for simping for, I don't know, whoever. You mentioned Roman
Rings of Power.
No. Like straight up, like Woody Allen, Roman Polanski, Kevin Spacey. People are like, "Oh, you fucking condone everything they've done." I'm like, no, I just live in. I do what I want. I watch what I want. I enjoy what I want, and I think. Personally, I think being affected by what people do in their own personal freedom, their own personal lives, is I just think it's a little unnecessary.
You have to, in a degree. Like when people hurt kids and hurt other people, when they hurt innocent people, I think that those people need to be expelled from society. And I think
they should be expelled from society.
They
should.
I think for me,
but there's nothing wrong with enjoying Rosemary's Baby as a horror movie. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. Not even. There's nothing wrong with it. It's not even. You could watch Rosemary's Baby with zero immoral
Rosemary Baby was shit.
Okay, that's fine. Well, Alfred Hitchcock was an asshole. Alfred Hitchcock was a horrible person.
Yeah.
He was an aggressive, abusive guy, but he didn't do anything on the level of Spacey.
I know, but dude, it's a rabbit hole. It's a rabbit hole. You're going to have to start regulating everything you do.
No, I disagree.
Yes.
No.
Yes, you will. I've been down this rabbit hole, dude. I'm not allowed. Apparently, I'm not allowed to watch Rurouni Kenshin anymore. Apparently, because that guy was a pedophile.
apparently I'm not allowed to watch any Roman Polanski.
But
or
I'm not
any
saying
Woody
you're
Allen-
saying that you're allowed or not allowed to watch anything. I'm just saying
Yeah,
that
but-
my principles don't allow me. This is a personal thing on me. And I'm
Yeah,
not
that's
trying
fine.
to push my principles onto you. I'm just saying that I maintain my principles and that's where they stand. And I'm also saying that the whole thing stemmed from me saying that I agree with Ripa in the sense that I do not personally want to fund people that hate me.
I'm
Real
with
quick,
you.
guys.
Like
Yeah.
I stopped watching Bill Cosby and stuff like you said. Once that shit came out, yeah, I'm with you, man. I can't watch that shit no more.
That's fair.
by the
I
way-
think it's a little soft, but that's fair.
Devil, you need to head out.
Yeah, man, I'm about like to fall asleep on my keyboard here, man.
I think we're about to wrap it up anyways here soon, but
Right
if you
on.
need to head out soon, you're more than welcome. I love you, buddy. You put out great work.
No problem. Glad you guys enjoyed it.
Devil, you're awesome, man.
Oh, thanks, man.
Definitely.
I'll talk to you guys next week, hopefully, and have a good rest of the
Uh,
night, man.
It was good
Real
finally getting
quick,
to talk to you.
Next
Oh,
week,
yes.
the stream will be over on Vets Talking because I have work. So,
oh,
yeah.
Yeah,
Guys
that
will
glory
have to
hole's
have
not
fun
going to
over there.
service itself.
That's right.
Talk to you later, guys. Bye.
See ya.
See you, man.
Anyway,
glory hole.
I did like this argument. We finally got a nice argument going, even with Lofty here. Didn't know if it was actually going to happen. But we got there.
No,
But
look, everybody misunderstands.
Cell
when
Shade says
people
my
yell at
principles
each
don't
other.
work if I like the Resident Evil 3 remake. Cell Shade, elaborate on that because I just thought it was dumb fun, and I like the fact that it was a very streamlined, short game.
It's short,
I think,
but it's good.
I think what we ultimately are coming to is just a difference of perspective of the world.
Correct.
Lofty, as much as I think you have shitty takes, and I question your love of some things when it came to fucking Tolkien, it's just different perspectives. That's how it ultimately comes down
different
to.
perspectives, but these conversations directly impact the culture of the community, especially Eric July and especially all of the big streamers. They will trickle down and people will have their opinions because the bigger people that they follow have that opinion. I
But to
swear
that
God.
point, I'm not taking Eric's opinion.
No,
as
I'm
my
not saying
own.
you.
I'm just,
yeah.
I'm just saying that I think discourse like what we just had is healthy. It's important.
Yes, I think it is
because
too.
we're not walking away from this hating one another.
No.
This is a difference of opinion that we've I think hashed out.
Dude, the more I yell at you, the better I like you. I swear to God, that's how it is with everybody. If I have a big argument with people, that's a sign that I'm interested.
Oh, so
in
that's why
talking
you
to that
never
person.
blocked me. We shouted on your channel. Oh, that
I don't
means a
block
lot
people.
to me.
Jeremy, we had an argument. I don't block people unless they are actual trolls and won't stop commenting troll stuff for 6 straight months.
But that's what I fucking do.
No, well,
That is what he does. That is what he
Yeah,
does.
I almost blocked you, but now, no, but like, you know what I mean? Like, there's a difference between like, yelling at somebody, getting personal with somebody, and getting passionate about
correct
because what, like I said, what we're talking about is kind of like it permeates through the culture, and it's like what you're saying makes complete sense. You don't want to condone certain behaviors, and I totally understand that.
And I agree with what you want to enjoy, the things you want to enjoy, and I understand and respect that. And my position is I have my principles, but I think where I differ is I'm not pushing my principles onto you. I'm just letting you know what my stance is and where I come from.
That's the bottom line. The left
just think some of your taste is shit.
What the left did with Harry Potter, is like, if you play this game, I'm gonna I'm gonna unfriend you. I'm gonna tell your boss.
There's
That shit's
whole list of
garbage. That's not what
streamers
we're
they wanted
doing.
to have.
Well, yes, Zero just made the point though. That and Lofty, you reinforced the difference. We're going to argue. We're going to tell each other you're fucking wrong, but at the end of the day, you can be
It's your
wrong.
opinion.
Right,
Yeah.
be wrong. And when we're done talking about it, we're going to forget about it 10 minutes later as we move on to something else. We're not
Look,
going to obsessively stalk people and leave comments and do all this stuff and constantly come back and be triggered over shit because we're fucking adults.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be like, oh, you're horrible. You're horrible. No, the most thing that I'm like in your direction, like the most passion that I have towards you personally,
is that I feel bad that you can't enjoy good shit because you have this.
Well,
in my opinion, I think you have this a little bit of a strange, weird, soft mentality towards your own
I wouldn't
hobbies.
call it.
That's just my opinion.
Soft,
but
I'm not going to say it's soft. It's
no,
just
it's
principled
soft
in a
because
way that's different
it
than you.
Maybe that's a bad word. The point I'm
I
trying to
think
make is
calling it soft is
people
probably a bad word.
are very fast. People are very
Well, I
quick
like-
to cut things
wait.
off.
I don't like
Look,
hard things. Okay, I like back
another-
tacos.
Look, I've witnessed people become jaded towards Star Wars, towards Star Trek, towards everything they grew up with, and I feel bad for those people. You know why? Because I'm not saying that's you. This is the vibe that I'm getting from a lot of people. It's I can't watch this. I can't watch that. I can't watch the original Star Wars movies because J.J. Abrams. I can't watch
It's
this
not because
of this actor.
let me step in
It's
there
not
for a
just
second.
JJ.
I think it's infecting a lot of people. And I feel bad for those people.
Now I think you're ranging into the area of people who are blackpilling, and I don't believe in blackpilling. And so
That's-
some people, it's because
I don't think I'm black-pilled either.
No,
I
no,
think-
no, no. I'm not saying you're black. No, I'm saying Lofty's example of people saying I won't do this, won't do that.
I got a little defensive because I that's what I'm. But I understand what you're saying now, and I totally understand it. However, when I still got passionate is because he's right. Adam's right. I don't like the black pill stuff, and I think it's negatively impacting our community and causing controversies where there shouldn't be any controversies. But
Can I be real here?
Yeah.
Adam
Try.
brought me on my channel. Brought me on hit mine. Brought
Try
me on
again.
his channel for
Take
the
a breath and try
beginning.
again.
Brought me on the channel. Got me streaming. I stream with him a lot. Love this dude. He can still go out and watch the OT.
Yeah,
OT
doing
Star
that-
Wars.
we're doing
I
that tomorrow.
physically cannot watch it because
what's my
when I
response to
turn
you?
it on, you said one day I'll have that.
Yeah,
itch again,
don't
I'll
force
wanna
it.
watch
One day that Hollywood Scholar Jet, his black pill is lifted, and he started watching this stuff again because we're doing Jedi tomorrow. It comes when it comes. You cannot force the way of the black pill.
You can't force
When it comes to me in Star Wars, it's like I used to watch this stuff constantly. I love Star Wars. That was probably the thing that I watched over and over again. I was one of the first movies I got to go see with my dad was Attack of the Clones. It was something I loved to death. And I just the current state with how everything's gone, I don't
And
want
again,
to watch
what's
it.
my other answer? Because and again, this is just you've heard me say. I've said this before. Because you subsisted on just the movies. I'm an EU guy, so when all this happened, and once I climbed Adam and I blackpilled, I've told the story for those who know. I blackpilled in 2014, and I blackpilled hard. I was in my hole for 4 or 5 years, and I climbed out in 2018 when TLJ happened, and I looked around and said, "Wow, wait a minute, I'm not freaking alone." And then I could go back to, and then I restored myself bit by bit.
Real fast.
I'm
Iron
a
I
fan.
saw that.
Hey,
I was
Bobby's
at
a fan.
January 6th. I was there.
I got
God
black
damn it,
belt
we
in
have two of them.
2007. I'm going to give you 2 words: Michael Bay. I'm one of the biggest Transformers. If people know me from the Transformers community, I have one of the I have one of the biggest collections on the East Coast. I do podcasting in the Transformers. I'm pretty well known in the Transformers community. But when Michael Bay happened, that first movie, a lot of people love that first movie.
Not Transformers.
I did when I was
hated it.
14.
Not Transformers.
When I was a
That's
kid,
Transformers.
it was fun looking back at it. I fucking hate what they did to Megatron.
But
Teenagers
nothing,
like it.
nothing will take away my love of the 86 movie or the G1 cartoon. The G1 cartoon has not aged well. Beast Wars has, story-wise, Beast Wars has aged fantastically.
Well, what do you
Animation
think
and
of,
music, not so much. Voice acting, though, voice acting's on point. But it won't take away my love of those original series.
That's fair. And
I said the same thing about when this third season of Picard came. I was one of the people. I'm like, I'm with Stoneball. I was like, I'm not gonna go watch it. And then actually, I had several people talk to me and go, "Hey, dude, you really need to go check this out." And then I went over there and watched the first 2 episodes. And I was like, okay, I'm in. I want to see where this goes.
Yeah.
And so I watched the whole thing, and I was like, they actually kind of like respected next
That's
gen.
a good
man.
example. Look, Gary
and I was like,
Dave Cullen was the biggest advocate for it.
I
as
kept
far as
telling him
Trekkies
this
go.
wasn't a disrespect. they showed a lot of respect in the show, and it's just the cast as they aged on and had children and everything.
Look, this
You
is
know?
where Gary is based and Eric July is backwards. Because
Yeah.
Eric July would say, you, as a principled nerd, should just straight up not watch it. And I
No.
totally disagree.
Yeah,
Totally disagree.
I went against
I
that,
think
and I
it's-
watched the whole thing, and I loved it. There were some things
Well, I
I
don't
had
know-
problems with, but I
don't know
loved
that
it in the
Eric's
end.
given any opinion on Star Trek.
Yeah, but I know
that
I've heard
But
him say
at the
that
same
you are a
time-
gullible, naive person if you have any hope
But
whatsoever
also-
for anything whatsoever.
But
And
Eric,
if you-
Eric July isn't my
Well-
lord and master, and I don't have
No,
to
no, no,
agree
no,
with
I'm
every
just
single
saying-
thing he says.
No, I'm just saying
I
this is where his-
do agree with the stance on not giving money to people who hate you. who
Yeah, but
openly
Disney hates you.
I didn't
and
give money to anybody.
Disney,
I went to
Disney
court.
hates
Well,
you.
I've been on a Disney
Nintendo
boycott.
hates you.
Nintendo
Nintendo
doesn't
hates you. Sony hates. Yes, they fucking do.
Yeah,
They
how
hate
does
everybody.
Elaborate on the Nintendo thing, 'cause I
Nintendo
know-
Nintendo hates content creators.
Yeah, they
Hates them.
do.
Okay,
They
that-
hate them.
That's
If you-
different, and
and-
I disagree with their stance on what they do with content creators, but that's Nintendo of America, not Nintendo. Well, I guess it's both.
Nintendo.
But here's the deal.
But-
I don't
Nintendo's
care
the
what a
smartest
board-
company that's also stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line.
Disney hates
Real
you.
quick,
Disney hates you.
real quick.
Okay. Go on.
Ironside, how much were you paid on J6 Lofty?
Oh God.
God.
Nothing.
What-
Oh, I actually was paid. I was paid. I was a paid photographer.
Hey, Lofty, did you
there
have
you
those
go.
cool sunglasses all the feds had?
No.
You know?
Now, you have Adam over here. Now he's getting worried. He's like, he has to leave. He wants to move away. Lofty, are you a fucking fag?
No.
Shifting in my chair. I've been sitting here too long.
I know. I'm trying to bring us to a closing point, but this discussion is so good.
It is entertaining. It is entertaining.
Yeah, it is.
But I mean, as far as Nintendo goes, I think their translation department is probably the only area that like again, like Animal Crossing. Choose your style. You can't be a boy or a girl anymore. You know, that sort of stuff. Those little things that are seeping in through Nintendo of America. I get that, but it's not like Sony. Like Sony has done some weird stuff.
Yeah, they want to censor all the stuff. And,
Yeah, they want to censor and then also do stuff like let Neil Druckmann have a full-on anal sex scene with Abby.
Yeah,
You
but
know.
yeah.
And when I say Neil Druckmann, it was he modeled that character, Abby's boyfriend, off of himself.
Mm-hmm, he did.
So
I just want to say, I understand not wanting to. I don't want to find. Look, I think you should not. I think you should actively try to destroy any of these people that are ruining our hobbies. I think gatekeeping is necessary.
I agree.
I
Well,
think-
then you agree with Eric July on that.
I agree to a point. However,
Yeah.
there is this weird. It gets to a weird territory where he lumps not just. I'm just kind of generalizing, but he lumps everybody in Hollywood into one thing, and it's like, oh, Disney hates you. Don't go see anything Disney. Meanwhile, James Cameron doesn't give a fuck. James Cameron actually fucking loves his audience, and James Cameron made Avatar 2 for his audience, and it
He
was
did have
great.
some weird statements leading up to the movie.
Oh, that was taken way out of context. Way out of context.
I disagree.
Oh,
I
here
read
we
that-
go
I-
with Jeremy. Here,
Let's not go
Jeremy's
down
wanting
that
to
road
say
right now.
something.
Let's not go down that road right now.
Yeah.
But the we won't go down it. But the point is, like, just because the company, the
Ironside
board of
got a good
directors
comment
hates
there.
you, just because the board of directors has this woke
True.
agenda, it doesn't mean that every artist working under them has the same animosity towards the people. And it's like, I saw Avatar to support James Cameron and to support his technology and to support his his filmmaking vision and to support non-Marvel, non-DC original science fiction epic blockbuster cinema. And I'm like, that's what I want. That's why I supported Top Gun, And it's like, oh, whoever produced Top Gun, do they hate me? Probably, but I don't give a fuck. Tom Cruise doesn't hate me.
Mm-hmm.
I think it
It
ultimately
gets very, very. Some people are very. They put up a wall and they're like, "I'm done with
Cruise,
Hollywood."
There's kind of like a 180 because remember they were
Yeah.
trying to convince people 10 years ago that Tom Cruise was gay. He's in a cult. And yeah, Scientology is a cult.
Well,
But
he
Tom
is
Cruise
kinda-
he's never pushed his ideology or his.
That's
beliefs.
the
He's-
exact point I was
all
at with Tom
he's
Cruise,
ever
yeah.
set out to do was entertain us. And so, like, look, when I hear the don't support people that hate you, like, look, if you want to say things behind the scenes, fine. And I'm sure there are people that do, and I'm sure
Yeah,
that there are people
but-
that do that. But when I hear don't support the people that hate you. It's the ones that do it out in the open. You know,
Yeah,
Michael
don't support
Jordan
them.
said it best. I'm not a Republican, but Michael Jordan said it best with Republicans still buy shoes. And that's the mentality that needs to exist in all of entertainment.
Don't support Bud Light. I get all of that, right? Don't support Nike.
Well, there's way better craft brewers out there. I've been drinking
Right.
Shiner all night.
However,
piss water.
However, Netflix, it gets lumped into this, and I'm sorry,
I have a
but,
Netflix subscription.
but
so
Netflix makes incredible television shows,
I
and I don't
I see
care.
what my wife watches, and I disagree.
Oh my god, dude! There's like at least 15 incredible shows. Have you ever seen Peaky Blinders?
But that's not Netflix created.
It's on Netflix original.
It's on Netflix, but they call it original.
Have you ever
but they
seen
also
Midnight
call-
Mass? Have you ever seen Edge Runners or Arcane?
God, I hated.
House of
I
Cards.
hated Midnight Mass.
I
or
have seen. I saw House
Squid
of
Game.
Cards and,
Okay.
you know, but
But there's just so many good. The point is, the people who made
Wait
Squid
up.
Game don't hate
Force
you.
mute everybody.
The people who made Squid Game don't hate you. Just because they are bought by Netflix doesn't mean you should boycott their show. That's dumb.
In
That's
the
just my
end,
okay.
I think what it ultimately comes down on, you guys do whatever the fuck you want to do.
But do what you
I
want,
don't
yeah.
care.
Bingo.
I'm gonna be over here with my plastic robots, video games, and I'm gonna go do and support what I want to go do and
Your little
support, not
chair and your
support what I
back
don't want to
tacos.
support.
Your little chair.
That's fucking right, Cloud.
He's gonna go support a glory hole in about 5 minutes.
Probably.
Wait,
But
Jeremy, you collect plastic robots too?
yes, I collect plastic robots.
Gunpla,
Do you not see
Gunpla.
them? I have my Gunpla.
I only have a few.
I have a couple over here, and I have a couple over here, and I have
What's
a
your
couple
favorite
over
Gundam,
there.
Dermy?
Favorite Gundam? Personally, it's between Master Gundam or Unicorn.
Oh boy.
If
Strike
you were-
Freedom.
If you were a
Strike Freedom.
hardcore fan, you'd know what my favorite Gundam is.
If I was a hardcore fan, I would know.
What does that mean? Hardcore fan of you? Or
No,
just in
hardcore
general?
fan of Gundam.
Oh,
I don't
Well, I
know
mean,
your
there's
taste.
tons of fantastic Gundams. If
Victor,
I,
I'm just
I would
giving
say
you-
Sazabi.
08th MS team.
okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's such a good one.
Yeah, but what was Extra Zero?
That was the
before my
I know
time.
what
I
it is.
started
I
with
can't
Wing.
think of it.
That was the Easy 8. That was the rebuilt RX 78 too. Or I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Was an RX 78 too?
That was before my time. I started with Wing, and
No, this
my
is
Yeah,
favorite-
see, if you say zero, I think Wing Zero because that was the first.
No,
one
no,
I
no,
ever saw.
That's where I'm getting from. But
Yeah, but the Extra
You
Zero, the
from,
Easy 8 was Extra Zero 8. That was the that was
that was the second unit that he used.
yeah,
not
that was
the-
his second
yeah.
unit. That was the one that he brought in the final battle with the Golf Custom.
Golf
I have
Cup-
no idea what any of you were talking
G
about. The only
Gundam.
one
G
I've seen
Gundam
is
is
people-
based.
Yeah, that's the only one I've
Gundam's
ever
awesome.
seen.
Yeah, it is.
G Gundam is
knows
the
what it
greatest
is.
of them all.
No, it is not greatest of all. It just knows what it is.
Iron Blooded Orphans is good too, by the way. I will say
It's
that.
super dark. But
It's dark.
these are tons of fun discussions that we can continue having on another time. Let's start going around the horn and closing out. Adam the Renaissance Nerd, how are you, buddy?
I need to go to sleep. Hi, I'm Adam Renaissance Nerd. Check out my channel, reviews, gaming, streams, talking about all kinds of good stuff. Tomorrow night is Saturday Night Drive-In. He didn't make it here tonight because he was doing his actual job as opposed to us just shooting the shit. Jed, the Hollywood Scholar, will join me with possible guests. I don't know. We're finishing up our Star Wars appreciation. We are doing Return of the Jedi tomorrow night. And following up on Thursday, actual Star Wars Day. You can come by come by the live stream there. The doors will be open. Anybody can come and go. We're going to talk Star Wars all night long. Sunday, the round table. We're going to talk the week's events. And it's a good week. Disney just making our day. Thank you, Disney, for being you. Other than that, throughout the week, check out the live streams, videos, reviews, takes, all that kind of stuff. Thank you, Dermy. Thank you for making me feel uncomfortable all 3 hours.
I do what I can.
Yeah. Oh, and also, not next week, the following week, Dermy will be joining me on Wednesday the 31st for our monthly show, Anime Odyssey, where we are doing. Where is it? Where is it? It's here. Hang on.
It's like Space Dandy or something.
No,
I still
no,
need
no.
to
Not,
start watching it.
I would never allow Space Dandy on my fucking show. No. We are doing Outlaw
Excuse you.
Star. We are doing
Outlaw Star is
Star.
awesome, man.
Well, then that explains a lot of why I was fucked up because I was thinking it was Space Dandy. So
No, Outlaws. No, Wow. Okay. Again. God damn it, Dermy.
Damn, dude.
Sorry.
That's it. I'm done.
I'm
Next.
half asleep.
I've had
I
4 hours of
completely-
sleep too. All right. Don't give me that shit.
I
I took that.
completely forgot what we were watching, and I was not gonna be man enough to say I've completely blanked on it. I've been just fucking working.
Well, you still
so-
got 2 weeks. You're fine.
We have 2 weeks.
31st, week and a half. Yeah, 2
I
weeks.
got time. Okay.
You
Okay.
got time. You got time. It's only 24 episodes. You're fine.
I can do this. Lofty, how are you doing, buddy?
Good. What are we doing? End of the round? Yeah, I
End of the round.
Lofty Pixels on YouTube. That's pretty much it. I just do streams occasionally. I have a Zelda stream I think this weekend, and then I'm gonna get back into movie streams. I'm doing tier lists occasionally, and I think I have a 2010s tier list coming up. And then maybe I might even do a director's tier list. I'm not sure. Because those are fun, very endless content tier lists. I learned that from Moist Critical. He does good ones. And that's pretty much it, guys. Yeah. I had fun. Thanks for having me on.
You're welcome.
Like I said earlier, if I get into an argument, it's a memorable stream for me, and I enjoy it. And I never take anything personal. And
Likewise.
I probably am wrong about 50% of the shit that I'm talking about. And I talk off the top of my head, and Zero probably owned me a couple times, and there it is. That's how it goes.
And we're gonna shove stuff on your butt later. Cloud, how you doing, buddy?
Good, I guess.
I have to make it gay. You know I have to make it gay in some way, shape, or form. Why else do you watch me? Like seriously, what value do I bring to this world?
That's too easy.
Nobody knows. Way too easy.
You know what makes it worse is not responding to it.
Yeah, it's true.
I mean, you make
Why
us
I'm not
laugh.
responding.
Extra Zero, thank you for coming on the channel,
Hey,
buddy.
thank you for having me.
Yeah, I was when I heard that you actually had a channel, I was thinking I need to invite you on and learn more about you and stuff. So.
I've been doing it for a long time. So, but again, it's all toy related. So a lot of people are probably like, "Yeah, well, it's weird."
Do you have any Kotobukiyas?
I do not. I am eyeballing that Mega Man though, the one that they're
Yes.
doing for Mega Man 11. That looks awesome because
Yep.
I have the Sentinel Mega Man and I have Sentinel Mega Man and Sentinel Mega Man X, and those are really good figures. But the Kotobukiya one looks
My
amazing.
brother has a gigantic Sigma. It's like 14 inches tall. Do you know what that is? Do you know what company made that one?
I don't.
It's epic.
I
It's so epic. I can't.
there was a lot of Mega Man X merchandise that came out that just was off my radar. That
Figure
like,
Arts Zero. Sorry.
Oh, Figure Arts Zero. Okay,
Yeah.
so I was unaware that they even made a Sigma. I know that they've made Zero, and I know that they've made. They didn't make a. I don't think they made Vile, but.
No,
Yeah.
it's so
Mega
awesome.
Man X is
Oh,
Mega Man and Mega Man X are just completely underrated. I'm sorry, just underdone in toy lines. It's absurd.
Yep.
Considering how long it's been around.
I really love watching toy streamers.
You should
It
check
is
us
just
out.
something that I fucking love. One of my favorite things to do is late at night when I'm drunk or something. I turn on people combining.
Gay porn.
No, people combining Power Rangers to make Megazords or the Combined-a-Cons or whatever I can find because
Did
it's
you
so
see?
soothing just to watch.
Did you see my toy room? I
No, I
posted
have
pictures
not.
on Twitter.
I will have to look at these toy rooms.
Yeah, and then I was on Melee Games stream last Friday, and we did it was like 30 minutes of me just going through my basement and all the stuff that I have. At least the stuff I have
I
down
know.
there.
I will be looking through your basement videos and stuff. This is
So that
fun.
does-
I was not trying to make this gay. I was not
he
trying to make
says
this
the most
gay.
innocent thing, and it sounds perverted.
But
I'm gonna
I
look
can
through your basement windows.
I can wrap up here. So I do the Figure Action podcast. We've been on YouTube for quite some time. We're over 200 episodes. So youtube.com/Figure Action Podcast. We go live every Thursday night at 9:00 Eastern. We have a second channel that's more. I'm sorry. We have a second show that's every other Tuesday. That's more interview based, where we try and pull people from the community or the industry. It's called Figure Reaction. Tuesdays at 9:00. Again, every other week. My co-host Dave is the one that organizes that. True Star Streamer is his handle. And yeah, we talk about Transformers. We talk about Marvel Legends, Black Series, just kind of anything. McFarlane, Kotobukiya, Super 7. A lot of Storm collectibles for the gaming content stuff. So check us out. And it's a lot of fun. I have two pretty well-known reviewers on there, TM Reviews and T-Man 978, and we have a lot of fun. And I occasionally throw my memes in there. And then, of course, as Jeremy mentioned, I'm the newest member of Legion of Memers, and I developed something I sent over to Superman. So if you're checking out the Subscribe Star, you might see something that I put a little bit of flair on. Spoiler alert.
He does some freaking good ass work. It was.
I appreciate it, man.
Oh God, I've been listening to side scrollers ever since it became a thing now, like a big thing, and like stepping away from Craig, finding that he's back, listening to side scrollers constantly now, and it's so wonderful, and I'm glad to have you here, man.
I'm glad to be here. So anytime you want to have me on, shoot me a link.
I will shoot you a link. Jed Ravenwolf, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, my partner in crime on Friday night, brother. So, I'm kind of like the jack of all trades once again. So I'm having, we're gonna start doing more in the Archivist. I just do comic books, video games, whatever, everything, and then on my Jed Ravenwolf channel, that's the home of the MF for Roadhouse. That was the MF for Cocktail Lounge, but Matt's taking time off, and he's like, "Hey, have the show till I get back." So we had a wild night in there tonight. So it got. I was over there. Even after he left, it went higher. So it was
I was very concerned that you were going to have your channel just destroyed for.
I looked that stream's still up there. I haven't looked.
So you're not monetized. So once you get monetized, that stream will definitely need to be hidden of some sort.
Yeah, I know at some point. So,
but there was definitely areola.
Yeah, I got to go through it probably on what do you do it? De-restricted or something.
Yeah,
delist
You're gonna have to delist it, private it, just hide it. You had areola. we had camel toe. We had almost
moose knuckle,
back tackle holes.
Yeah, I was going really fast past it, but yeah. So.
Don't fast. Yeah. No, I put it out. It's like, no, you should probably skip this one. You slowly go by it. And then when you got to a good one, you go by it fast. It was another bad one. It's like, slowly go by it. No, you had your own problems.
Were they biological women?
Yeah,
yes,
they were. They
we
were
looking
fully
at Playboy
biological.
Hot damn.
They were hot as hell too. So, if you guys want to go back over there and watch it before I probably delist it, it'll still keep it up, but I'll delist it. So.
JB posted a comment saying tonight's show was a breath of fresh vomit.
Probably. And Ironside Gaming with another 3 to make it 30 for the night. Thank you, very buddy. Wait, for make it 30 for the night?
30 birdie?
I don't know. Maybe you spent $30. I'm tired. On that note, guys, thank you for hanging out for the whole stream. Actually, I think it was a decent stream. I had no real plans, and yet at the same time, I always figure out a way to make this thing work.
Oh, it sounds like us.
How to make it work.
Yeah.
You're stumbling around in the dark.
It just works.
That's what I've been doing for the last 3 weeks on EMF.
Todd Howard showed up.
I'm just, it just works, and we go with it.
We figure it out. We figure it out. But on that note, have a good night, y'all. Now everybody shut up.
Jeremy, you're a fucking disaster.
Back taco!
Balls.
No!
Balls?
Taco,
Fucking disaster.